What's up, guys? KB in our area.
Hello, hello. How are you?
She's gonna grace us with her presence and test some two-hand Holdem and teach me stuff about the latest on esports and AI. But let's see how her genius, handles this.
Oh man, I'm gonna fail miserably.
Are you allowed to tell people where you work?
We'll keep that under wraps. I think most
Okay,
people already know.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like it creates bias. I wanna... Yeah.
Alright, so KB is clearly familiar with poker, especially Texas Holdem. And we're dealt 4 cards, and we see a flop, and she can separate our 4 cards into 2 sets of whole cards and check or raise whichever one she wants. Check, 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 raise, raise, raise.
We're gonna go with Queen 9 in hand 1 and then 5 deuce in the other.
Okay. Would you like to do...
I want to check both of them.
Okay.
Some miserable hands.
They're miserable hands, but these are the ones that have the most skill involved. So...
Okay.
Unsurprisingly, you lost that one. And I probably lost you as a customer for life.
I'm so... Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Ooh, this is interesting. You know what? We'll go with 9-4 in one hand and Jack 5 in the other.
Okay. Would you like to wager more in any hand?
I'll raise the 4-5 hand, actually.
Is there any reason?
So we already have a pair. We have backdoor flush, which gives us...
What percent?
Oh, you know what? I don't know the percent on the backdoor portion of it. But I do know the pair puts us in a good spot versus one other person. So I feel like that is probably... this actually reminds me a little bit of Texas Holdem Ultimate.
A different,
more
not Ultimate Texas Holdem,
yeah.
Texas Holdem Ultimate.
Sorry, Ultimate Texas Holdem.
Oh.
Yes, that one. Yeah.
Well, they are
a little
Holdem
bit.
variants.
Yeah. And I love the pair here for sure. I think the Jack 9 gives us a gut shot, which to be frank, is okay but not great. We have 8% on that, so I would rather raise the hand 2 and go with that.
All right, we got KB's explanation. Oh no, he had a gut shot. You were ahead though. You were ahead. So the backdoor flush draw is 5% if all your cards are live, if all your clubs are live. So it was probably
the interesting thing, since we could see the other hand, was the fact that we did have a club already out there, so that reduced the odds just slightly.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah. Okay.
What about this one?
Ooh, this is actually interesting. I'm gonna go pocket 5s in one hand and then king 6 in the other, and we'll raise the 5s.
Raise, check. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, check.
Yeah!
Whoa, there you go.
Let's go! Woo. Okay, cool. We did it. Oh, I love the graphic.
I got a lot of them. Let's see some more graphics.
Yeah, let's see some more graphics. Okay, let's see. 7s. We're gonna do... I'll do ace queen in one hand. And we'll raise that one, and then 7-10 in the other. This is fascinating. My brain is actually starting to go, because part of me is I can win both of them. It's like splitting a hand in blackjack.
Yes.
So I'm curious, do we want to split equity, or do we want to just go big on one hand? I think actually it would be better to split almost, so you win both hands. Yeah, well, I'm gonna stick with this for now, even though I think the ace probably should be on the other side. Yeah, let's raise the ace queen hand for now, 7-10, and we'll see if we can backdoor.
Is a new style of check raise.
Yes, new style of check raise.
No!
Oh my gosh, fucking kings, are you kidding me?
This is poker after all, so ace queen always gets snagged by kings.
It's the parking lot hand. Okay. Let's see. You know what? Let's mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
Let's do ace deuce on the left, and then, or sorry, 8 deuce on the left, and then queen 3 on the right.
8 deuce on the left. Okay. Any reasoning?
Well, we have the 8 already on the left hand side, and then queen 3. I mean, we have the diamond, backdoor diamonds over there, and then an over, just in case we hit the queen on the outer 2 cards.
JIK, just in case.
Just in case, yes. Let's raise the 8 deuce hand. Let's see how this goes. I'm playing around with it at this point.
Okay. Well, we just want to, test it out.
This
is raise check. No. Oh yeah, king. Yeah.
Do I have the worst luck ever? Is this?
Yeah,
is this oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
This is better. Ace, king in one hand, queens in the other, and we'll raise both.
Okay. Raise.
Yeah. You can't possibly lose here.
One both.
Let's go. Let's go. Wait, is there any bonus for winning both hands?
No. You win both. You win 6 units. How much do you want?
Yes.
You want more?
Yes.
Women always just wanting more and taking my monies.
That's true. I can't help it. That's who I am. Ace, king in one. We'll do queen 8 in the other.
Okay.
It gives us a pair. I feel like splitting here is always the better option. A little bit. Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. Let's raise both.
Raise.
Raise.
No.
Oh.
You got outkicked.
Okay, so if we had put the ace with the queen,
yes,
we would have
chopped that
chopped.
Hand. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to influence any FOMO or mathematical. I tweeted, by the way. You should be...
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. I will share it out. Alright, let's see. I don't love this. Let's go 10-9 in one hand. I don't like it. I don't like either.
You don't like it?
Yeah, let's check.
Check. Oh, good check. Oh, set of aces. Good check. You are running bad against the dealer.
I mean, this is par for the course for the last 6 months for me.
Well, this is play money, so don't worry. Save it for the real deal.
I keep thinking that I'm banking my good luck for the World Series next year, and that's kind of where it's gonna all I'm just gonna run pure, and that's the expectation right now.
They're not gonna know who Kristen Foxen is. It's gonna be
definitely not.
KB.
It's gonna be KB, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Let's do
Kristen
the 7.
Brotherton. Is that your real last name?
It is my real last name, Kristen Brotherton. Yeah.
Now I'm being racist. I'm like, is that a real name? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely a real name. Okay, actually, you know what? I wish I had a better sense. I know that you're always supposed to play based on what you have, but I'm not getting any tells from the dealer here. I feel like I need a tell from the dealer. Do they have a king right now?
You're an AI expert, so
yeah.
Can the AI give you some more analysis and tells, time of day, lunar cycles? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? We're gonna raise the 7s, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
You sure?
I mean, I feel like it's 1, 2, 3.
Pair's hard to make.
No, it is hard to
You're
make.
also blocking aces and 8s.
I know, I am blocking aces and 8s here, but they could have a king. They could have a 3, they could have a 2, they could have 3-2. It's 3 cards to my 2. You know what? Let's raise both. I'm feeling spicy.
Raise! Oh, he had 7s too. And you had 2 overs and that backdoor flush draw? It wasn't even that bad. So you lost 3 units. Oh, I don't expect to win this one.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna put the 2 spades on the left and the 2 diamonds on the right.
To the left, and...
we're gonna check.
Check. Oh, Okay, that wasn't very surprising. You pretty much had the nut low.
Okay. Hold on, let me do this. There you go. Should fix itself. Let's see. We'll do. You know what? I'm gonna do Queen 9, and then Jack 3 of diamonds.
All right.
And we're gonna raise the Jack 3. And I
Okay.
just have a really great feeling right now
Check
about
raise.
this. Let's go!
Yeah.
Whoa! You won both.
Oh! This is like an all or nothing thing. I feel like we
What
haven't
are you
done.
talking about? No.
We haven't won.
You had 8 high. You won queen high. You just crushed it.
I should have raised both. I don't know why I was so afraid.
Yeah. You have to do Eminem. You're not afraid to take a stand.
I'm not afraid. I love Eminem. Oh man.
Oh, we could have done the Eminem lo-fi. Oh, you're a little fuzzy.
Oh,
Can you check their webcam?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
she already knows how to troubleshoot.
Yeah. It's not. I feel like I don't
It's
know
still,
what's going on.
you're still fuzzy.
Maybe back away. Come in closer. Is that better? There
Yeah,
we go.
there you go. There. Back on the
Okay.
scene, crispy and clean.
We're back. Yeah. I mean, we block ourselves here from.
Yes, we do.
We'll just go diamonds, hearts.
Diamonds, hearts. Feeling spicy for anything?
You know, I mean, I would, but we block ourselves. Like, I want to believe in the queen, but let's go check. I'm so safe. I feel like I'm a big nit right now.
I mean, it's your play chips.
I mean, I'm a two-hand Holdem play chip nit.
Oh, well, good, because you only lost 2 units. There we go. Here's kind of
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do ace 8 and then 6-5.
What would AI do? I'm just kidding.
What would AI do exactly? Honestly, we could ask. Like, I'm totally down.
Which AIs are you using?
So I play around with Gemini mostly.
I don't know. I've heard of Gemini. What does it do?
Ooh. Gemini is a multimodal model. They have a chatbot for it, and it's integrated into several different products out in the world.
Okay.
But it is it's pretty amazing. It was funny. I was chatting with a coworker the other day, and I had my poker shorthand, and he looked at it, and he was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's my poker shorthand." He's like, "Seriously? You understand that?" And I was like, "Well, the AI understands it." And he's like, "No, it doesn't." And he didn't believe me, and so I dropped it into a chatbot, and I was like, "My coworker doesn't believe that you understand this shorthand.
Wow.
Please explain what this is."
Wow.
And then I copy pasted my shorthand in there, and it explained everything in perfect detail to him, exactly. And he was like, "This is ridiculous."
Yeah, just Google search is so screwed.
It really is.
So I want you to consider you're gonna raise the ace, right?
Yep, of course. We're
Okay.
raising the ace 8
So
for
if
sure.
you're gonna pile on one hand, do you want to have the backdoor heart draw in there as well?
See, this is fascinating because that does give the backdoor.
The extra
You know-
5%.
It does give the extra
You
5%.
want to multiply that extra 5% by 3.
I mean, it could go 3-4, but that's way harder as well.
That is true.
You know what? You're right. Let's do it. Let's go ace 6 and then put the 8-5 over on the right.
Okay.
I like this.
Raise check.
Oh, it's like you knew. But he has a better heart.
He has a better heart. But
Oh
if he
my
didn't have the
God.
heart or a low heart. But this is why, you gotta fight for every
Yeah.
fraction.
It's true. It's true. And you're right. We pile on the.
On the good one. If
on
you're
the
gonna
good
raise,
one.
you might as well,
Yeah,
push
you
it.
might as well insure the odds there. Like, it's like extra insurance for sure. I completely agree.
Alright, well, you
Okay.
got the top 2 pair.
You know what? We're gonna split on this one though.
This is why she has high IQ. Or have you seen
Yeah.
streams before?
No, I haven't watched
Okay.
any of the streams on
Okay.
this. Yeah, no, I want to split. I want to split because we want to raise both hands here. We have a pair
there
in
we
both,
go, there we
which
go.
reduces the chance of them having a pair because we have 2.
Oh my god, this
And
is so
let's
advanced.
give-
Yeah.
Let's give Queen 4, Jack 10.
Okay.
And that way, if we go
Double raise.
9-8, double raise, yeah.
Raise, raise.
Let's go. Come on.
No!
Oh my god.
Remember
dude.
2 pair.
So sick.
That was the correct play, though.
Well, at least I did it right.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 2 overs here.
Process
so
or
this is-
results?
No, we definitely are results oriented. We play poker by results. Always. No odds, no nothing. All intuition. Let's do. This is so interesting because Ace Jack, if they have one of them, I lose with the 10s already. We have no spades. We could maybe go 10-8, pray for a 9-7. You know, I don't feel great about this. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go 10s and then go ace diamond for the backdoor, or 8 deuce for the backdoor diamond draw.
Alright.
And I'm gonna raise the 10s, even though the dealer is running so hot right now. And we're just gonna we're gonna pray.
You're kinda down.
We're gonna pray.
Okay.
We gotta take
You
some
ready?
risk here.
Ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it. Oh gosh, I'm closing my eyes.
Yeah!
Oh, you won the 10s.
Let's go!
So you won 2
Okay.
units?
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Poker's a grind, you know this.
Oh man. It is. Okay, 10-7, obviously, for the open-ended straight draw. And then we'll go king deuce in hopes that we hit the king for the over.
Hey, maybe your king is good.
And I'm, you know, maybe it is good. We're gonna raise the 10-7, I believe.
Race it.
Let's go.
No.
Alright. This is everything is fine. This is great.
This is
Like,
the meme where everything's fine and you're burning.
yeah, this is wonderful. Alright. Ace. I'm gonna split the 8 out. We'll do Jack 8, and Ace King. I
Okay.
think that's the appropriate play here.
Okay.
And we'll raise both. I believe.
Raise.
Yeah!
Woo! One of both.
Let's go!
Woo! KB scores
exciting.
mastering 2-hand Holdem.
It's like winning in slots where the thing just starts going crazy, and it's like, yay, we did it! Okay. Ooh. Alright. Let's do 4-8 of diamonds, and then king 10 of clubs, and I'm gonna raise both, honestly. I feel good.
Raise. Woo! Oh, you chopped it. Oh, but you were so live. You could hit a club,
I
a
would,
10, or
yeah.
a king.
Yeah.
Bull snap. Oh! You have
Ooh, full
a
house!
monster.
Okay.
But do you want the full house?
I mean, that ensures victory. So if we raise, we know we pretty much have... Well, it doesn't ensure victory. Anything is possible in this. It's just, honestly, I think...
I thought you played poker before. This is
I mean...
Even in PLO, 5 deuce on 5 deuce deuce is not necessarily a winner.
This is fair. Like, he could have pocket 5s here. Like, this is a very real issue. Could also have deuce, whatever else is coming. Like,
Okay. So do you want the full house?
I want the full house.
Okay.
Like, I'm convinced on
She's
this.
a woman. She wants the house.
I do. And it ensures let's raise that one.
Okay.
And 4, 8, 3, 6. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna raise the 8-4.
Alright. Raise
We'll just
check.
stick with it.
Oh, you made
Yes!
twice!
How exciting. Alright. Jack 6-9
Hey,
deuce
Sunny
on
King's
a
in the chat.
7. Ooh, hello, Sunny. Let me open chat.
Let me mod her. Add as moderator. Sunny, you are modded. I don't know if she's still here.
Variant. Post. I'm like a puppy in a playground. There's so many people to play with, and I'm easily distracted.
Oh. It's okay.
Let's
You're
very
talking to somebody who plays computer games.
yeah. It's so easy to get distracted. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Hi, Sunny. Okay, I have chat open now. I can see everything is great. Okay.
I told her to come back,
Back
and
to
chat
the
with
scan.
us. Because
Excellent.
I have a specific message to tell Sunny when she's back in the chat. Sunny, once you're back in the chat, I have something to tell you on air.
Oh? I feel like...
What? What do you...
Can you
what-
share?
Well,
Do you have
I
to
need to wait. I have to wait.
Okay.
She
Okay.
knows. She actually knows what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Or
But I don't.
no, you don't.
No.
She knows what I'm gonna share.
Does she... Are we besties now? Like, is this like surprise news for me? I'm like, I get a new bestie?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, you have StarCraft in your Twitter. I mean, do you know who Zombie Grub is?
I do know Zombie Grub.
Do you
I
have
mentioned...
personal relations with her, or?
I don't, like, I doubt she remembers me, but we were in PMS like a bajillion years ago before she became a caster, and she would watch VODs and actually practice in chat with us with the VODs on her commentary. And it was before she had ever really got started commentating, and it was cool to see her blow up the way she did and start commentating for pro games. And yeah, it was just, I don't think she remembers me, but yeah, I did know her back then.
I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
It was KB.
Yeah.
She'll know you as KB scores.
Yeah, I played Protoss, and I hung
What's
out
Protoss?
a lot. What's Protoss?
Okay.
It's okay.
Do you remember KB scores?
Yeah. I think for the longest time, her and I were the only two women in a clan of women in that division. So feel like she might remember me.
Did you guys
Maybe?
play StarCraft together?
I don't think we played much together. Like, there was weird mandatory rules around playing to get better, and I wasn't all that good. I did do Rumble in the Bronze back in the day.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
No.
And
You know how old I am? I'm like senior. You know, when I played StarCraft, there were dinosaurs outside. Like, there was Triceratops fighting.
I
with
believe
T-Rex.
this.
Yeah.
what's your favorite dinosaur? I mean, you must have one since you lived back
Yeah,
then.
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. Is it the scales? Like, is it
know,
kind
it's-
of like
yeah.
they're like land sharks almost?
I like Stegosaurus and Triceratops, but Stegosaurus got the edge because they got the spiked tail. Come on.
Okay.
That's so
I
sick.
mean, this fight is pretty cool. Like, it's quite a combat weapon.
Plus, there's a Dinobot, Transformers Dinobot. So
Fair. I didn't even think about that, but that makes sense.
his
You
name
know,
was
Bumblebee.
Snarl.
Snarl.
Snarl was the
don't-
Stegosaurus. Slag was the Triceratops.
Slag was the Triceratops. I'm definitely gonna have to Google this later. So there's
You
this
don't believe
toy
me?
museum. No, I do believe you. I
I'm
definitely
joking.
believe you. I believe you. But there's this toy museum downtown, Austin, and they have all of the old Transformer toys in there.
Oh, sick.
And the last time I went there, I remember seeing a bunch of Transformers, and I was like, I have no idea what this Transformer is, but it's really cool.
If you send a photo of like generation 1 through like 4, I might be able to name them all.
Okay,
might
I
be.
will. I'm gonna make a
Pop
trip
quiz?
to the
Okay.
pop quiz. Actually, it's really fun
Make some
because
content on it.
oh yeah, let's do it.
Can Wayne guess? Can Wayne name all these Transformers?
Wait, how good? Like, this toy museum is pretty epic. They just have these glass cases just full of old toys, and honestly, I look at some of them and I'm like, this looks familiar, but I have no idea.
What?
And they have.
Transformers or-
Oh no, not just Transformers, but like everything. They have like Ninja Turtle toys. They have
I can name
gosh.
all 4 turtles. I'm just kidding.
all four.
All 4.
What about
about
the
the rat?
enemies, the mutants?
Yeah. Bebop and Rocksteady.
Okay, all right.
And the rabbit was Usagi Yojimbo.
Wait, actually, I don't
The
know.
rabbit, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope I
Okay.
got that right. I'm gonna chat GTP it.
Okay.
Rabbit on Ninja Turtle name.
cross-reference on Gemini?
Oh my god, like, you can't even find it.
Oh, Gemini's not gonna fail us.
Usagi Yojimbo, I believe is the name.
What is the mutant rabbit's name from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? The mutant rabbit's name is Miyamoto Usagi.
That's his full name, but the character's name is Usagi Yojimbo.
He's not technically a mutant, actually.
Hmm.
He's an anthropomorphic rabbit from a different dimension, where animals have evolved to be the dominant species.
Oh, sick. Oh, that's right, I remember that.
And he's a Ronin.
Oh my gosh, he's an outcast.
Yeah.
Sonny's not back. Alright,
Oh,
this is
so
not
sad.
a good hand, but do you want to play this
A
one?
great hand. Yes, we're going all in on this one.
Okay.
Is that an option?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah? Okay. You know what? Let's do... I'm actually having a hard time seeing this. Do that. Okay, there we go. Jack. I thought the deuce was a 7 for a second. I was like, ooh, we got a 7. Let's do this.
Bluffed you. The
It's
graphics
like it's
bluffed
not
you.
It did. It bluffed me. It got me good. Alright, let's see. You know what? I'm feeling spicy. 9-6 on hand 1. And then Jack Deuce, the Choctaw Nuts on the right hand. I feel like we're gonna raise the Choctaw Nuts for sure. It never loses. And we'll you know, we're gonna raise 6-9 too. I mean, honestly,
Now you're
we
just
can't
acting
go
like
wrong
it's
here.
play chips.
This is not playing chips, though.
No! You were ahead.
How could we
You
possibly
were ahead.
lose?
He had 8 high.
Yeah.
And he hit a double gut shot.
You know,
Oh,
he's
this
cheating,
is a spicy
obviously.
one.
Oh.
This is a spicy one.
Oh, yeah. We have a rap-ish, kind of.
Kind of.
Alright, we're gonna go... Huh. We're gonna go... Queen Jack? Hold on, let me think about this for a second. Jack 9 gives us the open-ended. Yeah, let's do Jack 9. And then Queen 8.
Okay.
I like this. Even though we block ourselves... Oh, let me think about it again for a second. Yeah, you know what, this works. I raise the Queen 8 and the Jack 9.
Raise! Oh, chop chop.
It's not the worst. Okay, 5, 3, 8. We're gonna do a 10s, because that's the over. And it gives us the backdoor hearts. And we'll raise the 10s, and we'll check the 5. Ooh, pair of 5s. We block the 5s. Okay, I have a theory question for you.
Okay.
We currently have 2 pair. And in Holdem, it said that you marginally increase the chance that they have a pair when you have pairs in your holding in your hand.
Okay.
If the board, and that's a lot of times when you're holding a pair, the board will come out paired even. So I'm curious if I have 2 pair here. Does that change the odds of them holding a pair?
I'm Asian, I don't understand any of my math.
I don't know either. Like, I'm actually probably overthinking this.
I want you to think out loud, because this is
Yeah.
good for the audience and good for me. I'm going to make
Yeah.
these all into shorts and then, you know.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
This, you want to raise the 5? Oh,
you
Sonny's
know, I'm
coming
just-
back. Cool.
Oh, yay, perfect. I think we should raise the 5. Let's do it. It's a pair. I mean, I feel like if we were playing Ultimate, we would raise the 5 here. Let's do it.
Oh, sorry, I was reading chat. We raising the 5?
No, we're raising the 5.
Okay,
Let's
raising
go.
the 5.
We're raising the 5.
Oh, you turned to king. Or you were.
You know what?
You were.
Oh,
losing.
he had 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're losing with the kicker, but the 10s got outdrawn.
Yeah.
So do you know
That's
about
fine.
Zombie Grub's StarCraft documentary?
No, I don't.
What? I gotta
No.
send you a link.
Yes.
Oh,
please
Sunny
do.
King.
Yay!
What's up, Poker Steph? Poker Steph said, I love how Wen Chiang is calling Sunny King back to publicly declare his live to her young boy.
Oh?
No, Sunny knows what I'm gonna do. Sunny, petit appetit, petit appetit. Do you know this song? You
No.
don't? Oh my god, it's Bruno Mars and Rose from Blackpink. It's all the rage right now. I'm sending it to you now.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway, back to our regular scheduled program. Oh my god, it's got 234 million views.
I can't wait. I'm here.
I sent it to Sunny, and now she just like shares it and it says it's like my fault that she's addicted.
I can't wait to listen to it. I'm gonna jam out all weekend.
Petit,
Well-
petit, petit, petit.
Is there a dance with it too?
Yeah, I
Oh
mean, you
my
just go
gosh.
on Instagram or YouTube Shorts. All these girls are going crazy.
I'm gonna have to check this out now.
Poker Steph says Wen Chiang is an idiot singing K-pop on the air.
Well, I mean, he was a Korean pop star, as I've been told. So, I mean, this makes total sense. Like, we can just relive those moments right here, right now.
I did.
I feel
go to
like we should
Notre-
vote on this.
I went to Notre Dame.
Everyone who's in favor of this,
No. Since, dude, you're 50-50, you lost. You don't even have the majority vote.
see, everyone agrees in chat. I feel like this is just a.
All right, Poker Steph. Sunny KB said I'm a K-pop star, and so you gotta bring it back down to 50-50. I have a picture.
Do the right thing here. Do the right thing.
I have a couple pictures of K-pop stars. One is with a group called Shinhwa, so there's 6 like super good-looking dudes, and it's just me. I'm just like, yeah, I'm a nerd playing StarCraft. I'll send you the photo. That's the one I could send.
Looking forward to this. Is that the one that Sunny has too?
Maybe.
Yeah, of
She-
course
I-
he's mega
I sent-
famous.
I sent her a newspaper article, and there's a couple of them. I may have sent her the picture with Shinhwa. I don't remember.
Oh, I can't wait to see these.
So yeah, Zombie Grub is a StarCraft documentary. I'm gonna send you the link to the Kickstarter. So she asked, or Tasteless asked her, or Tasteless told her, you better get D22-soso on. I'm like, yes, please. I've been waiting 25 years for this. Please. Has been in your area.
I like it.
Got any reads for this?
You know what? Let's see. We'll do pocket 3s in hand one, and then Jack 9 in the other, and we'll raise both. So we got the backdoor flush, and then a pair. Yeah, let's raise both.
Alright, raise.
Let's go! Come on!
Oh, chop chop.
That's fine.
You're stuck like 21,000.
That's fine. Like, you know what? It's not.
Do you have enough to pay if you lose?
Look, we all
Okay.
can't be winners. Okay, this is poker.
Actually, we're gonna have a reaction video for you. So turn on the link I sent you from Bruno Mars and Rose
Okay.
and listen to it on your earphones.
All right.
And we want to see you jam to it.
Okay.
Okay?
What about those?
Sunny, we got her live. Jamming Apathy live.
Oh wait, it's muted.
Oh, the
Oh. Oh! Oh, this is so good.
It is.
I'm gonna listen to this song a lot.
Hey, Benita's in here.
Let's go.
Benita, shout out to Counter-Strike World
Just
Champion.
listen to Benita.
Benita, you're modded. Poker Step just trolling me.
Oh my god.
You love this song?
I love this song.
Pati. Benita, I'll send it to you too.
Oh, this
I
song
love
is
it.
amazing.
I love imposing K-pop on unsuspecting victims.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So good.
Yes.
The second I got it, I literally sent it to like, I imposed it on so many people. I imposed it on Sunny.
This isn't an imposition at all. This is, I will happily take this graciously. Alright.
The lines are like super cute and clever too.
They really are.
It's
And then,
like, do you know the lines?
no, not yet.
So, kissy face, censor your phone. But I'm trying to get you. Oh shoot, I don't even know. I'm trying to get you in person. I don't remember her exact words. Red hearts, that's what I'm on. Perfect for poker.
I agree. This song's gonna come on and they're gonna be like, you're like a completely different person. Like, first you were mean and now you're so happy. Like, it's impossible to be
You're
unhappy
mean?
to the song.
You're mean?
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess,
very mean. I'm so scary.
Really? I guess you
I'm
play
like-
StarCraft when so.
No.
StarCraft players are scary. When you lose the game, it's just like. Or Benita,
Alright,
are
Real.
Counter-Strike players scary or angry or? I love embarrassing Benita when we're in public and there's like people around. Oh my God, it's Benita! Counter-Strike World
Oh my
Champion!
God.
Woo!
That would be horrifying.
Oh, yeah, she probably hates me.
Oh.
I'm trying to get her a job, so several
me too.
Lisa jobs. So good.
Yeah. You actually, I'll message you offline. I have an idea
Okay.
of where, and I think you're actually connected with them too.
Oh, okay.
So I would love like both of us being like, hey, we have this really great friend who
Oh,
needs a
okay.
job, and I think that would probably work. But yeah, I was thinking,
All right.
yeah. But we can chat afterwards on that one.
Okay.
Um,
Sonny says
yeah.
I'm serenading everybody. Sonny says I need a job.
Too.
All right, hold on, Sonny. I'm gonna try.
All right, I need a two-hand Holdem poker coach. Are
Okay.
you available for hire, Sunny? I mean, not Wayne, Sunny.
Once you see the video, then you'll
It's-
understand. Do you know Spot by Jenny and Ziako?
I do.
Okay.
That one, yes.
Yeah, that one's cute too.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it on now.
The only thing bad about bonding with girls about K-pop is they're gonna be in love with the guy stars. So I just like, instantly. Just
No.
kidding.
You know, maybe there's a girl out there who is super into StarCraft, old school StarCraft,
Oh,
StarCraft
no, no.
1.
There are. No, there are.
See?
I got some confessions like way later, but it's okay.
Alright. Looking at this hand. Feeling really great about that 10. So let's do such a bad 10-3.
Okay.
7 deuce,
Okay.
you know?
Okay.
We're gonna raise the 7 deuce hand. I'm kidding, don't actually!
You must have a
10-3.
really
Oh, where's
rich
the-
dude. You're gonna open
Yeah.
your- Oh, you won 2 units?
Let's go! Right? I know. I
Yeah.
feel like there's a story behind this, Sunny. Like, alright, let's dig a little deeper here.
Well, did you hear the story? I may have told Sunny. Did you hear the story when I got set up with my friend's friend who was into StarCraft?
No.
Okay. So here's, I love stories where I get dissed. So one of my closest friends, Dawan, whoa, she had a really cute friend, and you know, they're always like, oh, my friend's so cute. I'm like, yeah. But she really was. So then, you know, she set all three of us down and then, you know, left. And before she left, she was like, Wayne was a StarCraft World Champion. She's like, you were? And then we were chatting, and then she's like, oh wait, StarCraft 1? Oh.
Honestly, that's more impressive in my mind. Like, StarCraft 1, I don't know if you've ever played it, but that's a way harder game than StarCraft 2.
Good, because AI thinks StarCraft 2 is harder.
Really? I disagree. It doesn't know. Honestly, what does AI know?
Please, tell me more. Flatter me
No.
more.
Alright.
Sorry.
Ace King, we're gonna raise. And then Queen 8, we're gonna check on.
Sorry, I have to do my bit. Yeah, don't flatter me. No, but keep going.
Okay.
Okay. What do you want to do with these?
Raise check.
Raise, check.
Yeah!
Oh, you won both.
Let's go! So exciting!
Oh, Poker Stiff hates K-pop, and that's like the only thing I don't get along with it.
What?
Like him trolling me is like totally okay, but him saying being a K-pop hater, and he lives in Flushing too, which is just like, that's where I met the K-pop stars. Memories.
Just, I don't even know what to think. I liked you Poker Stuff, like, and just now, like, I'm not sure anymore. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this hand is doomed. You know, we'll put King Queen in 1 and 7-5. I mean, maybe the King Queen is good. Who knows? Like.
Okay. Check it down.
Yeah, we'll check it.
Oh, you backdoored into a straight, so you chopped.
Oh, okay. Let's go. It's always exciting when that happens. It's like winning a King High on a PLO double board bomb pot. Like, that happened to me once, and I was like,
Sick.
Really? I'll take it.
9-handed?
Yeah, 9-handed. Like, it was crazy. I was just like, okay.
Well, they were blocking each other, so.
Yeah, they were all blocking each other. That's exactly what happened. I won one board with King High.
So, one of my biggest fails, Maria Ho was there, actually. So, you know UCLA? There's a karaoke place next to UCLA I'm gonna tell the story if I ever get, like, super famous and on Jimmy Kimmel or something. So there's a karaoke place called Karaoke Blue. This was my biggest fail. Me, Maria, and a couple other people were there. I made eye contact with this girl. She was just like a couple tables down. And it was like long enough where I'm like, okay, I think I got a chance to, like, you know, go ask her a drink or a number or something. So I muster up the courage, I go over there, and I'm like, can I buy you a drink? Oh, I was like, I spotted you across the table, can I buy you a drink? And then she smiled and said, I don't drink. And I just like, U-turned all the way back.
What?
And then Maria's like, what'd you say? I asked her if I could buy you a drink, and she said she doesn't drink. So I came back. And Maria just like death stared at me and said, why didn't you offer her water?
Yeah, I mean, or lemonade or something
This
that
is
has
how hard
no
it is we can
alcohol
do.
in
Like,
it.
I don't know.
Okay,
Anyways,
okay.
Happy?
This
I
is
failed.
this is actually such a good topic
Yeah.
because I will occasionally, guys will offer me drinks and I don't want to drink alcohol, and so I'm like, oh no, thank you. But I'm like interested in having a conversation with them. I don't want them to walk away and just be like, oh, I failed,
Yeah,
never
this
mind.
is
Like, I
hard.
don't know. Just, like, but I do, like, I genuinely want to talk to them. I just don't want alcohol. So what am I supposed to do in that situation? Am I the one who's supposed to be like, oh, hey, you know, like,
You can
maybe
say,
a water?
Yeah, I mean, you like, okay, if they look like me and are inept, then you're gonna have to, because like me at like,
Okay.
I don't forget what age, I was like probably 27. I just said like, I just thought I was getting dissed again. So I was like, but like,
No.
I was just like, in my head, I'm like, I can't be this far off, right? Am I that autistic?
No.
No, I don't think I
it's definitely-
was. Because,
No.
you know, the worst part was like, or not worst part, like, this, I'm telling you, this is one of my most epic fails, and Rio was there. But afterwards, I could see her like talking to her girlfriends, and basically I could tell the discussion was, did I do anything wrong? You know? And I'm just like, you know, 2 tables down
Oh,
with like
no.
Maria just like death staring me. And this is blue karaoke is like it's on stage. It's not like the room. So
Yeah.
we go on. I do the whole extreme more than words thing, and just like that's that.
Yeah. I mean, you're embracing your inner K-pop superstar. I mean, I get it.
Anyway, I could talk about my epic fails. These are my confessions. You, Sunny, and Benita. These are my confessions.
I appreciate them. Thank you for sharing. It's okay. Next time you know, you'll be like, "Oh, can I get you a water?" And then you're good. I have a Discord full of single women, and this is what we talk about all the time. By the way, it's
Do you
just
want a
like
guest
all...
appearance from a failure like me?
Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome. My Discord's name is Tacotopia.
Okay, we'll deal
It
later.
is.
Deal with it later.
Yeah. We have an AI channel, so it's like the perfect place
Okay,
for
good,
this.
good.
Yeah. So if you get bored with the women, you can just talk to the AI.
Well, I just like telling the epic fails. I'm actually taken, but
Oh, okay. Good to know. Alright.
it's like I could tell you my whole journey of like because most of my exes are from male-dominated industries, and I just realized I can't do it. I just can't do it.
That's fair. Yeah. No, I get it. I've honestly been a woman in a male-dominated field for pretty much the entire time too. I feel like most of the people, like probably Benita as well, and some other amazing
Sunny
women.
says I'm her hero. No, get a new hero.
Wayne
Shout
is
out
my hero too.
No.
Yeah. We should idolize him.
No.
He's a K-pop superstar after all.
Anyway, what are you gonna do with your open-ended straight draw?
Okay. You know what? We're gonna go 8 deuce and then ace king because we don't need much on that side. We need a lot of help, and we'll raise both of them.
Raise!
Let's go.
Oh, you made the straight. So you chop.
Let's go.
You were ahead, but kind of destiny
Yeah.
has you screwed if a 9 comes.
Yeah.
But you were Eevee. I don't know. Your Eevee was probably pretty good.
Yeah. Feel pretty good about too. All right, let's do 6-5 king queen.
6-5 king queen. Okay. Any additional wagers?
You know, we'll raise the left hand, and I'm gonna check. Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay. Brush yourself
Faded.
off and try again.
All right, we're good.
Okay.
Let's see. 8,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna put a 10 with it.
You sure?
10-8. Yeah.
You want to forfeit your backdoor hard draw?
Hold on, let me think about this. You make a valid point here. You know, I feel like whenever I just see one heart on a flop, because I play no limit, I'm like, it's never gonna happen.
Poker stuff. I just told everybody I'm taken. Finally taken. I've been taken for a while.
To the newsletter. Alright. I like it. We have a fan club started. This is great. Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put the backdoor flush in there.
Okay.
See, my thought here. Let me hold on before we
Okay.
have the pair on the one side with the jack, and then you potentially could have the jack as an over. So, I mean, we could theoretically raise both. And if we have the 10 on the left and the 9 comes and they're holding a 10, we block. Well, I mean, we block it already, but like we have the higher straight at that point. So, like, if they have an 8, then we don't just chop. So it kind of ensures the victory there. But that was my thought behind it. So thinking out loud, 10-8
Shout out
gives
to Ed
the higher
Sheeran.
straight. Yeah, Ed Sheeran's the best. But second best to Wayne, of course. I gotta keep my loyalties firm here. Alright. But that's what I was thinking. And the backdoor flush, I think, is actually harder to hit. But
5%.
protecting the open-ended straight draw, I feel like, especially if we hit the 9, I think it's a good thing too. I don't know. Like, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll raise both hands. I'm feeling good.
This is the split you want?
Yeah, yeah. We'll stick with us.
Damn.
Okay.
I mean, you had a lot of outs. You hit a-
Yeah.
But your hearts
Yeah.
were dominated.
Yeah. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Sunny's like all
let's
shocked.
do.
Like now she knows why I friend zone like all the poker players.
Oh, that's true. It's true. Okay. Yeah, we're getting the truth out today, Sunny. I see. This is
These are my confessions. Shout out to Usher.
yeah. Just a heart-to-heart session here. Okay, let's do Jack 3, Queen Deuce of Diamonds for the Black Tower Diamonds. I think that's the
Alright.
best approach here. We'll raise the Jack, and yeah, we'll check the Queen.
Race you.
Yeah.
Oh, you won 2 units.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, you have what's called
Oh,
a set.
I have. Is that good?
3 of a kind. You have the second nuts, and you have top pair. So it's almost assuredly winner right now. I mean, you just have the other 2
Yeah.
8s.
Yeah. Okay. We'll put 7s in one hand, 8, 5 in the other. I was
Okay.
kidding, by the way. That was me being.
I know. We're entertainers
Okay.
now.
Just making sure.
No, we're entertainers now.
Okay.
Like
Alright.
when I first did streams, I was like, oh, blah blah blah, and then people were just like, you have to act. You have to act animated. You have to be like, putsy,
Do you though? I'm really sad
Why?
because this is assured victory here on both hands. Raise both.
Race!
Yeah.
Woo!
We did it! Let's
What a
go!
pro. He's a pro.
We've really turned this around.
KB.
I feel like we had a rough
sorry,
start.
no, sorry, KB. Poker Stiff. How much do I have to bribe? How much do you have to bribe me to have you on? I don't know. You kind of a hater, so. Poker Stiff, you want to come on? Just come on. I just had to ask KB, and I was like on bended knee because I was like, she's got StarCraft in her profile.
Boys
I was
to
asking.
men. Yeah, I mean, I love StarCraft.
I used to until it broke my heart.
Wait, how did it break your heart? I mean, I feel like
Star-
tea session.
StarCraft said, "You're too slow." Once I hit 22.
Okay, that's
Performance
inevitable.
issues.
I feel your pain. I feel like that's why you see all these gamers trickle into poker, because you don't need reaction time for that.
Yeah, I mean, you can age out of poker too. Like it gets really exhausting when you get older.
That's also fair, yeah. But I have a little time here. I'm not there yet. But same thing with Counter-Strike. I think Benita probably can relate to this.
Oh
you know?
no, she had a post in like her retirement video. And she
That's
knows
really
it
good.
literally broke my heart because I'm like, and then I
Yeah.
sent her my bio of like when I retired, so she understands like why I relate so much.
Definitely. I mean, it's such a... It's heartbreaking when you get to that point. It really is. And you think you're like, okay, I've been playing a long time. I'm smarter than these younger players. I can do this. I can outsmart them. But honestly, you can outsmart them for like a little while, and then the reaction time just catches up to you so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Circle of life, and then AI just beats us all.
I know. We're all doomed. Actually, I told my work, I was like, I'm totally down for robots and AI if I become bionic. Like, if that's what you mean, like me using this stuff, like I'm down to be bionic. Like, 'cause maybe I'll be able to play pro Counter-Strike and CS:GO same thing. StarCraft again one day.
This is like Poker Stiff is like Daniel's just like ripping on me. I'm just like, Daniel, you're the one sniping girl attention on my stream, dude. Like, sniper.
Oh, definitely doing it. Like, yeah. Okay. We have 7s and 4 deuce here. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
This is the obvious split here, and we're gonna raise both.
Raise!
Let's go!
Yeah.
Woo! Won both. Woo!
Easy. This game's easy. All right.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell you guys all about my epic fail. It's hilarious.
I think, you know,
You know what's really frustrating was like when I went to Asia, like Asian women in Asia love Asian American guys. So just like it was so hard to leave, but I just like I have nothing going on there. So.
it's fair. Yeah. Sometimes you just want to get back to the computer and play video games. I get it. I think. Jack 10. We'll go for a gut shot and then King 4.
Daniel Poker Stiff is just hilarious. It's ripped on him and he's just like, he's desperate, plus he's trying to keep the two viewers engaged.
I like it. Dude, that's a good friend right there, honestly.
But the shorts actually get to like up to 1.5k, and this is an unreleased product, so the fact that I have anything is like, you know, cheers.
This is
cheers
awesome.
to me.
Yeah, this is great. I feel like you're pulling on the right people. Get the audience you need.
Oh, I gotta support the women in male-dominated industries.
Appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go check on this one.
Alright, check. Ooh. Yeah, quads. You're only down 9k now. Before this hand, down 7. So, late night rally.
I believe. 11th hour. This is
25th
you know,
hour?
25th hour. 7s? King 6? Do we go for the... Yeah, no, let's do the 7s.
Okay.
And then King 6. And we'll raise both.
Raise!
Yeah!
Woo! Woo!
Let's go!
Now you have to do the apathy dance. Oh, you don't...
I don't know if ever...
So you're gonna have to see on the videos, like all the YouTube shorts and Instagram shorts, they're like, all these girls are just like in the mix and they're bringing like their boyfriends and stuff. It's hilarious. It's a cultural phenomenon. And I corrupt Sunny.
I like it. Next time I see Sunny, we'll do the dance. We'll make a TikTok. Sober. Alright, let's see. 5. King. Let's do King 5 and then 40s. And we'll raise the King 5 and we will check the 40s.
You need a full house. Runner, boat.
Honestly,
You got wrecked.
this is fine. Everything is fine. Ace, King, Queen 6. Yeah, Ace, King, Queen 6. We got the runner, flush, top pair, and then pair, and we'll raise both.
Raise!
Let's go!
Yeah!
Woo! One of both.
Yay! Wait, did we hit 2 pair? Because he had Queen 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Sucked out.
Let's go!
Oh, you're up now. You're up 1,000.
Oh! We're doing it. Oh, I mean, Kings.
Alright, before the split, who's your favorite Blackpink member?
I actually don't know their names.
Oh, well, now you know Rose, who did with Bruno Mars.
Rose is my favorite because that's my new favorite song.
Alright, back to the scheduled programming. 2-hand Holdem.
Alright. Serious face. Very focused now. Let's see. Kings? Jack 9? Gut shot. And then the overpair. Raise Kings.
Race, check.
Let's go!
Ah, yeah. You've run around flush. You're down now. You're down 3,000.
This is fine. Everything is fine. 8s. And then King Deuce.
Okay.
And we'll raise 8s.
Race,
What?
2 pair. You flop bottom 2. So did you play StarCraft 1 or 2 or both?
So I played Warcraft 3 actually, and then I went to StarCraft 2 after Warcraft 3.
Did you play when it was Reign of Chaos?
I did play when it was Reign of Chaos, yes.
Then we were playing at the same time. Because that was I literally stopped right after Frozen Throne came out.
So I chose my college. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Because I went for the campus visit and they were playing StarCraft in the dorms. And I was like, this is my school.
All right.
I knew it was my school. And so and that was the sole reason I picked that school, by the way, because I was like, they're playing StarCraft in the dorms right
Which
now.
school was
And
this?
so it was Florida Tech.
Okay.
And it could have went the complete opposite way. But yeah, I feel like I could have been playing StarCraft, but I kept, even though I basically converted all of them to play Warcraft 3 with me whenever I got there.
How many had a crush on you? What percentage?
I don't know.
45%?
No, I
Oh,
don't. I
no,
don't.
must
I
be
don't know.
higher.
I have stories, but those are gonna live buried
Okay.
in the past.
Are they like, you didn't want these guys to approach you kind of stories?
No, like
Okay.
college was a fun time.
Like worse than my game? Like, just terrible?
Yeah, no, okay, hold on. My favorite guy, but like I'm a really, like, I try to be a really nice person.
Yeah.
There was this guy and I loved talking to him because he was so smart and just interesting. And I'm fairly confident he had a crush on me, but my like tactic of survival in the world is just to be oblivious to everything.
No.
And so yes. I'm oblivious. Like, I don't know what anything is.
Do you know what your Myers-Briggs is? Your MBTI?
No,
No?
ENT something.
ENTJ?
No, I'm definitely feeling ENTF.
No.
I think.
F is the third letter.
Judging or
So you're extroverted?
I'm extroverted, but I'm like right on the cusp.
That's
I
ambivert?
actually, yeah, I'm very much like I like being out in public with people, and I don't mind getting up and talking in front of people, but I much prefer one-on-one conversations, but I like being around people. And I very much so, like, I think people think I'm introverted because I don't really talk a lot. I like listening more than I like talking.
Well, you came on this stream, so it's...
I know. It's not bad at all. But and I'm in sales too, so it's like one of those things where I'm just like, of course I talk all the time. But I think my preference is just to sit and listen and kind of exist with people. And I actually shy away from too much attention. Like whenever I start getting a lot of attention, I'm like, ooh, no, thank you, I'm good.
Okay,
like,
so are you a planner or are you spontaneous?
Depends. Like I feel like if there was a line right down the middle of a Myers-Briggs test, that's where I exist. That is yes.
You're that versatile.
I am that versatile. I definitely plan whenever it's necessary when you need a planner to come in, but if someone else wants to plan, I'm okay with that, and I'm very spontaneous as well. Like if someone's like, do you want to go do XYZ thing, usually my answer is yes, because I want to get out of the house, I want to go have fun and do something.
Do you like teaching?
I like teaching. I would actually say that my job right now is more of like a corporate teacher than a salesperson. I feel like I get in front of people and just tell them all the really cool stuff that they can do with technology. So yeah, I like teaching.
All right. Well, if guys out there, if KB's not single, wait your turn. But if she is single, now you got some intel. So long walks on the beach, borderline down the middle, MBTI. There you go. KB scores.
Right down the middle, yeah, that's me. No, I'm just oblivious though. Like if I'm being oblivious, that means I probably just like having conversations with you, but I'm not interested in a romantic relationship. And usually if people like approach me about it, I'm like, oh, good, thanks.
So it's tough because like, you know, I know a lot of guys where you're their type, but that type, as you know, is gonna be difficult to like get them to like chase you in the right way.
Yep. No, this is my struggle.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you need the dude to have a wingman? Because
I do. I need the dude to have a wingman. I need there to be like at
Me?
least a little bit of
Basically
confidence.
me?
Like I need confidence out there. Like I need some sort of like.
So there's this prop at Commerce, Mike. He went the PLO stream that Sunny and I were commenting on, C5, the actress. He's like, oh my gosh, she's so hot. I'm like, you need a wingman? I can do it. This is my line. Just go by. I'm like, Mike, man, you're like the big brother I never had. Remember that time, like, I was getting my ass kicked by like 10 guys. You just jumped in, you just like saved me, and like. I mean, I would do that for.
That's so sweet. I would.
Because
yeah,
like,
I mean, you wouldn't want a guy like that.
It's like, look, when the wing person's doing their thing, both people need to like know, just like blinking, like this is happening and I am leaving. So
I'm good.
yeah. So like, Mike, man, you're like the older brother I never had. When those guys jumped me and you fended them off, you saved my life, bro.
Oh.
So like in your case, I'll just be like, oh, remember that C++ project? I was just like stuck. I couldn't debug. Thank you, man. Just thank you. I wouldn't have graduated without you.
Who doesn't love a good programmer? I've been like wanting to make a video game my entire life, and
Pro gamer or programmer? I'm just kidding. But,
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Let's hand. 5, 6.
5, 6 in your area.
And then Ace Queen. Let's raise both.
Raise!
Let's go, please.
Oh no! What happened?
Fine.
Oh, you've had a 5. You were in bad shape from the start, but you were drawing live.
You know, it's so funny because I almost put the ace with the 5.
But
I
you made 2
almost
pair at the river anyway.
So it wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered. It's predestiny. Oh, we just went there. Existential predestiny.
Predestiny is one of my favorite concepts. Have you ever seen the movie Predestination?
No,
So
I know
weird.
of it.
It's so weird. But like oddly entertaining. Alright, ace 5. You know I'm committed at this point, and then we'll do 9-7 on the other side.
Committed relationship? That's for our audience.
Alright, let's do this! Well, let's raise the ace 5.
Okay.
And then we'll check the 9-7.
Yeah!
Yeah! One both! You made it straight!
Oh, let's go!
Alright, if you come back on stream, you're
Okay.
gonna have to do the APT dance.
Alright, I will learn it.
You learn it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a professional Blackpink fan, and I'm gonna learn the dance, Rose, Bruno Mars.
Yes. She's so cute. She's like, I mean,
She is actually.
my favorite in Blackpink is Jisoo, but Rose is super cute. And I really love On the Ground, that song. Do you know the song On the Ground?
Probably. I'm really bad with names. Like this is
alright,
the
I'm
problem
gonna
for me.
send it- I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay,
On the Ground, Rose.
we're gonna listen to this. All right.
Whenever you want to do your split.
Wait, what's a flop bonus?
Oh,
What are all these bonuses? Can you explain those to me?
they're the ones you see
Okay.
on the left are already incorporated. The ones on the right are not implemented yet, but they will be.
Okay. Okay. Let's do pocket queens, and then we'll raise both. I believe.
Raise! Hiya.
How do I lose both of those? Like, one of them should have won.
That was pulse snap.
I like that. Okay, hold on, putting this on. We're getting through the intro now.
Oh, it's On the Ground?
Yeah. Oh, I like it. Alright, let's do 4s. I just don't feel great about this, honestly. But let's raise the 4s, I guess, maybe.
And
I don't.
what about the 6s?
I mean, obviously, we're gonna raise the 6 deuce, I guess, too. I don't know. This is just.
Well, you can't raise the 4s and not raise the 6.
I know, I know.
Oh,
but-
you won both! Woo!
We did it.
So, Daniel, back in my day, all the better StarCraft players were all at UC Berkeley. Because they had T1 connections. So it was easier for them to battle.
Life makes so much sense. Let's do 2-3 of hearts, and then 4-8.
And then,
And we're gonna raise the 2-3 because we got the back door flushed.
okay,
That low flush.
and check the 8. Check the 8 high. Not feeling it.
Yeah, check that one for sure. Yeah.
Ooh.
We had 2 pair.
Yeah, but
Why
you,
does this
you
team
river
hate me?
descent.
I know. Like you just.
Running bad. You're negative now.
Alright.
So you're a Protoss player.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because cannon rushing was the easiest way to climb that ladder. I'm your favorite kind of player.
If I were to date on StarCraft marriage, you would just be X right now.
You love cannon rushes, don't you? Like,
I don't care. I didn't care. I'm joking.
Okay. I mean, I also really, really loved. Holy cow! What is the invisible unit? My brain.
Observer?
Is just, yeah. No, not that one.
Arbiter?
Is it an
Dark
Arbiter?
Templar?
No, Dark Templars.
Okay.
I used to love sending Dark Templars to murder.
Oh, you're in a murder now.
What else are you gonna do in StarCraft? The mining drones. So,
Probes.
well, not probes. Like, there's
Drones and SCVs.
SCVs and all of that. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that was I was a giant troll in StarCraft.
That's not troll. It's like a legitimate thing. The thing is, against people like that, do you know what
Yeah.
we do?
I mean, obviously, I'm burning a lot of resources, so if I don't do it successfully, then I'm pretty much screwed. And so you would block the ramps a lot of times, and that made it challenging.
Well, it's actually worse for you because probes and drones get one shot unless you upgrade the armor to 1.
Yeah.
And then it takes 2 shots. So it takes 2 shots plus detection. So if I suspect you're doing something like that, I'm just going to upgrade armor.
That's actually... I didn't realize people could do that till just now. I was only a gold StarCraft player, so I only made it to gold. You can see how far cannon rushing got me.
Well, the SCVs had 35 hit points. Or maybe it's either the SCV or drones that only have 35, so it doesn't work like that. But the other ones, if you upgrade the armor 1, then it takes 2 slashes. So it really hampers the rate that you could kill.
The Dark Templars could kill the... Yeah.
Because then it takes 2 hits.
Yeah. I actually, for what it's worth, I did do real strategies too. Like, I think I actually still have my build chart, like my build sheets from way back where I would write down all the timings of all the builds and what I would follow. Yeah. So that, like, I did do real strategies. I was more of I liked mass stalkers and occasionally I would do walkers and...
Well, I bet you had mass stalkers back when you were in college. I'm just kidding.
Actually, I did have a guy stalk me in
that's
college.
amazing.
I did. I like we called the police on him. He used to sit outside my window at night, and it was really creepy. Like,
I'm sorry,
not
I won't do
okay.
that anymore.
No, wow. So sad. I knew it was you all along. No, I'm kidding. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, why does it give me 4 spades? Like, I'm okay with this. This is fine. Ace Queen, Jack 6, and we're gonna not raise. Maybe actually, you know, we'll raise the Ace Queen hand.
Okay. You don't want to split your high cards?
That is an interesting proposition here. Actually, I like where you're thinking, because the reason that's also good is we can go runner, on the
I
straight.
swear I didn't invent this game.
Sorry.
You want to check or raise, either or both?
I'll raise the ace-6 hand, and I'll check the queen-jack.
Yeah!
Oh, you won both. Woo!
Unexpected. Let's go.
So you would have won regardless, because he had 7 high.
Honestly, I should have just raised both.
So
don't know
I
why
just
did that.
checked the math. Drone and probes both have 40 hit points, and the SCVs have 60. So if I see that you're probably rushing Dark Templars or get wind of it, I'm gonna upgrade armor 1, and then it takes 2 slashes.
So
Does
okay,
that bring
you're,
back bad memories?
I mean, a little bit. Were you a Zerg player? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, because I did things to block people from scouting. Like, I was very much
you're
like
gonna-
I would. Oh, always
You're
like
gonna do all
always.
the above. I'm just saying that that's one of the things. So if you think back and 1 slash didn't kill a drone or probe, that's why.
This
It
actually
wasn't a
makes
bug.
so much sense. Yeah.
You gotta outplay.
I mean, there were honestly not surprising. I was probably playing 16 games. Actually, I transitioned to Dota pretty quickly from Dota 2 pretty quickly from StarCraft, just because I played a lot of Dota and Warcraft 3 as well. And so when Dota 2 came out, I was like, I love you StarCraft 2, but
peace out.
I
I want to blame teammates. I want to play a game where I can blame the teammates.
Exactly. I want to yell at people for stealing my farm.
So did you play Dota 1?
I did play Dota 1. I played Legend Dota 1.
What was the assassin's name?
Uh,
The one with the death ward and just like...
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. My brain is like, I'm really bad with names. This is terrible. I've played way too many games
Oh, you?
since then. Yes.
I'm like 3 times older than you. I've probably played.
There's no way you're 3 times older than me. I'm actually
I'm Asian, so I could be prideful.
doubtful.
I could Google how old I am. But Crystal Maiden, do you remember?
I remember Crystal Maiden, yeah.
There you go. See?
Yeah, I remember Crystal Maiden. I remember Putch. Skeleton King.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, I remember a handful of them. I remember there was one time I got really drunk one time, and I was walking in downtown in one big city, and I met a game developer for Riot, I want to say it was. And at the time, League of Legends had just came out, and I tinkered around with that a little bit. And I was so drunk that I was mixing the champions up in both of the games, telling him champions from League, champions
Did he
from
forgive you?
Dota. You know what? He probably thought I was so dumb. He's probably just like, get this dumb girl away from me.
No
like,
way.
she has no idea
way.
what
If the
she's
guy-
talking about.
If the guy likes you, they're just gonna be like, yeah, Crystal Maiden's in League of Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get that champion
Kassadin.
in there.
Yeah, Kassadin is in Dota.
I mean, they are ish, kind of. Like, they definitely share some
Oh yeah.
similarities across the board, but yeah, no. Yeah. Alright. It's a little blurry. You know, this actually... Is it jacks? 2 jacks?
It's 3786.
Okay, that's not what I'm seeing right now. 3786, okay. And then the board is Queen Deuce.
4 Queen Deuce Rainbow.
Okay, 4 Queen Deuce. Let's do, and you said it was 3786. 3786. I don't feel great about any of this.
It's not a great
3
hand.
6, 3 6,
Yeah, at least you have a good
and
shot.
7
there.
8. Yeah.
Not expecting to win this unless you hit a 4.
Yeah.
And you did not hit a 4.
It's fine. Alright.
Alright.
It is a little blurry. I don't use Zoom very often. Is there a way to make the... Oh, there it goes. Now it's good.
You're the one dealing with AI. I don't even.
I know.
I'm like IQ like 120. I'm just too stupid to do anything useful.
No,
All I know
Now
is
you have AI to help you. Like this is why you should be embracing AI. It improves your IQ.
I am.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
friend's hilarious. So he like one of his friends probably prompted him to do this. After you interact with like AI quite a bit, you could say, based on my interactions, what do you estimate my IQ as?
Wait, you can do this?
Yeah, do
This
that.
is news to me.
Do it, yeah. And then you could manipulate the results by adding in variables or subtracting variables. So
Interesting. I'm gonna have the AI assess my IQ now. I think I'm like 131. I want to say is where I'm at.
it's
somewhere
like
around
5
there.
times more than me. So impressive.
No way. I don't believe
Why? I always
it.
have
Not
to-
a StarCraft 1 player? No way.
I only need to be fast. I don't need to be smart.
Super untrue.
I still remember the one-shotting of drones and probes. So can't be that
See,
dumb, right?
you knew how much HP they had. You knew that it would take 2 shots as opposed to 1, and by improving the armor, like.
So those are so many like low-key things that like. Anyway, it's just like you just need to have like intricate and like adaptive knowledge of the game to be able to like pull stuff out of your ass.
That is quite the talent.
Okay, bye, Sonny.
Bye, Sonny.
Leave it on so I get some minutes.
Just ask Siri what's my IQ. I
You
don't have
wanna
an
interact-
iPhone.
No. You want to interact with AI a bit, and then
All right, hold on. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna talk to AI. We're gonna ask it about this hand.
okay.
Let me open it up. Alright. Gemini has a live feature. I can just talk to it. Hi, Gemini.
What up, Gemini? What's my IQ? Gemini's like. You were the
Gemini,
first
what's my
negative.
IQ?
IQ tests are designed to be taken in person, so it's not really possible to get an accurate score just through conversation. Those tests have specific questions.
No.
and
You have to ask it.
measure different thinking skills. If you're curious about your intelligence,
Ask it
What?
based on my interactions, my previous interactions. Can you estimate my IQ?
Alright. I just need you to estimate my IQ based on previous interactions.
Alright, let's give it a shot. To start, how would you rate your vocabulary? Do you consider yourself to have a strong command of the language?
No. No? No.
Let's try this. Alright, let's try this. Tell me about a time you had to solve a really tough problem. I'm curious how you went about figuring it out.
Alright, I have a really tough problem in front of me right now. I have to split the hand 10 of diamonds, 10 of spades, 5 of spades, 4 of hearts into 2 separate hands. Now we're playing 2 separate hands of poker, and the flop is 2 of hearts, king of spades, 8 of hearts. What do you recommend? How should I go about solving this?
Alright, so you've got 2 different poker hands with specific cards and a shared flop, and you're wondering how to play those hands, right? It sounds like you might be playing against other people. Is that right?
Yes, the other person has 3 cards.
Alright, with Texas Holdem, the best hand wins the pot. So we need to figure out what hands you can make with the cards you've got and compare them to what your opponent might have. Do you remember what cards you have in your hand?
Well, I have four cards, and I can split them any way I'd like.
Alright, so you've got 4 cards. The 10 of diamonds, the 10 of spades, the 5 of spades, and the 4 of hearts. And
Yeah.
you're trying to figure out the best way to split them into 2 hands.
Yes.
Given the Alright, so you've got 4 cards. The 10 of diamonds, the 10 of spades, the
Love
5 of
AI.
spades, and the 4 of hearts. And you're trying to figure out the best way to split them into 2 hands. Given the flop, first, let's look at the possible hands you can make with those cards. You can make a pair of 10s, or a pair of 4s. You could also try for a straight, but that might be tricky with the cards you've got. What do you think about those options?
I don't think we can make a straight here. I'm gonna be honest.
You're right, a straight's probably out of the question with the cards you've got. So it's really about those pairs. Do you want to try splitting the cards, say one hand with the pair of 10s and another hand with the pair of 4s? Or would you rather keep the 10s together in one hand?
I want to keep the 10s together in one hand.
Alright, so one hand will have the pair of 10s. Now with the other hand, you've got the 5 of spades and the 4 of hearts. You could try playing that hand as a speculative hand, maybe hoping to catch a flush or a straight. Or you could just play it conservatively and try to win small pots. What do you think?
I like that. Should we raise the hand with the pocket 10s?
That depends a lot on a few things. First, it matters how many other players are in the hand.
Just
There are a lot of people still playing. Raising might scare them away, but if there aren't many players left, raising could bring in a bigger pot.
all right. I give up. We're gonna raise the 10s.
Okay. Race it.
AI has a long way to
Ah! See, the 1-2 units.
go. Oh.
So my friend who's really into AI is listening now. You want to sell him Gemini?
I mean, okay. Gemini Live is not a good. It's fun.
Yeah.
Give me your it's fun for having conversations about different topics that it knows really well. Games that it doesn't understand really well, not so great.
Okay, so good. Two-hand Holdem is confusing it.
Two-hand Holdem was confusing it, but if you want to talk about like I don't know, what colors look best on redheads, yeah, it's really good for that.
They could do
like,
that?
Yeah, like I could be like, hey, I want to dress for poker night. Oh, do we want to do this? Like,
Yeah.
I'm totally-
Yeah, let's do it now. Let's sell Gemini. Okay.
Hey,
Okay. Ask Gemini.
Hey there, what's on your mind?
What would be a good approach for a wingman to help an intelligent guy who's a little nerdy but shy approach a gamer girl who likes intellectual guys?
all right, Gemini. I have a friend who needs some advice on how to best wingman an intelligent guy.
Fun. First things first.
Okay. Are you just gonna tell me steps to be a wingman? Is that what you're gonna do?
Alright, let's break this down. The basics of being a wingman are about subtly helping your friend look good without it being obvious. You want to play up his strengths, make him feel confident, and maybe gently steer the conversation towards the things he's good at talking about. Does that sound like something
Oh,
you might
there you
struggle
go.
with?
Honestly, that's really good advice.
Yeah.
Glad I could help.
All right.
All right. Well, now that we had the StarCraft conversation, now I would just be like, I can't beat KB. She keeps cannon rushing me and Dark Templar rushing me. What do I do?
I can't beat some. Okay, hold on. We're changing the topic, by the way.
Okay.
I don't know if you need to know this, Gemini, but we're gonna swap to StarCraft. Actually, I have a very important question that my friend Wayne really wants to know. Is StarCraft 1 better than StarCraft 2?
Alright, let's dive into the age-old question. StarCraft 1 or StarCraft 2?
Age
This is a
old.
big one for a lot of gamers.
It's
Honestly,
true.
it's kind of like comparing apples to oranges. They're both
Fair.
great games.
It's very political.
But they have their own strengths. StarCraft 1 has that classic feel and a super dedicated community. StarCraft 2 has more modern graphics and a smoother feel. So Wayne, the real question is, what do you like in a strategy game?
Ask him which is a higher skill cap.
Which game has a higher skill cap? I'm getting kind of old.
Alright, so you're curious about which game takes more skill to master. That's a good question, and a lot of gamers debate this one. Some people say StarCraft 1 has a higher skill cap because of its tighter mechanics and older engine. Others argue that StarCraft 2, while easier to get into, has a higher skill cap if you're talking about the very top levels of play. The truth is, both games demand a ton of skill and strategy to play at the highest level.
That's
Okay.
such a politically correct
Yeah, I know.
answer.
They just do this. So okay, how about this?
Just
Would
trying to be fair here. The truth is, both games are fantastic, and there's no clear-cut answer. It really depends on your personal preference.
This is Sam Altman.
Try replaying StarCraft 1 and see if it still feels good to you.
Okay, ask him if StarCraft has one of the highest skill caps of all games.
Does StarCraft have one of the highest skill caps of all the games?
You're welcome. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
Does StarCraft have one of the highest skill caps of all the games? Oh, something went wrong. It's like, nope, dumping out.
Yeah, not political. Can't do a political answer.
Oh.
Can't do everything yet.
That's fine.
ChatGPT was able to evaluate it, but anyway.
Oh.
Anyway, we got a
That's fine.
Queen 8.
Yeah, we got a
4-8.
hand.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this. Alright. We'll go Queen 4. 10-8. I don't love it. I'm not gonna raise either one of them. Check.
Ooh, good check.
Oh, it's fine. How down are we right now?
13,000 only.
Okay, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let's do 5-7?
Okay.
Actually, let's do 5-8
There you go.
and then Jack 7.
There you go.
And then we can raise the Jack 7 hand and then I would check the 8-5 hand.
Check raise.
Let's go!
No! He ran her.
Fine.
He had 2 overcards and a flush draw.
Alright, 10s. And then Ace 4.
Gemini didn't have a great showing this time.
I'm sorry. You know, like, honestly, live, like,
That's fine.
I have better ways to
Okay,
showcase
okay.
this.
Now ask Gemini who's the most popular Blackpink member.
Alright, I got this.
We're gonna put Gemini under the gun.
Hi, Gemini. I know you don't like to pick favorites, but I'm gonna need you to do a quick analysis and maybe just go with popular opinion here. But who is your favorite Blackpink member?
Most popular.
Most popular. Who is the most popular?
Yeah. Lisa's the most popular Blackpink member worldwide.
Damn. All right. Cool.
Oh, wait. This is my favorite question that I asked Stephanie. Or Stephanie didn't believe that Gemini could answer. Gemini, where in the world exists the best PLO players?
Alright, this is a fun one. So, the best PLO players are always evolving, but there are some names that consistently come up. Guys like Patrick Antonius and Daniel Negreanu are legends of the game, and they still crush it. But if you're looking for the absolute hottest PLO players right now, you might want to look at some of the online high-stakes games. Those are where you'll find the next generation of superstars really making a name for themselves.
What country do they come from?
Sweden.
It's hard to pin down an exact country, since great PLO players come from all over the world.
That's okay. Gemini gave a different answer whenever I asked Stephanie, and she was so stunned because it got it
Stephanie
right.
Chung?
And yeah, Stephanie Chung, who was just on your
Oh yeah.
PLO
Oh, I
stream.
just sent her the stream. I didn't know you guys knew each other.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna see her next week. But yeah, okay. We're gonna raise the 10s. Can you ask Gemini?
Yeah!
I'm not asking
you won
Gemini
both.
that.
You won both.
Let's go! Let's go! That makes us positive, right? We haven't lost
Yeah.
substantial amounts.
Yeah. No. Well, no. I mean, do you want the real answer? Or... Just kidding.
We're gonna
It's
go-
only stuck a little bit.
Okay,
But-
we're gonna go Queen 10, and then Ace Queen.
Okay. You don't want
And
to.
we'll do diamonds.
You don't want to have pocket queens.
No. Because Queen 10 gives us the straight. And then Ace Queen, who potentially could hit another straight or a backdoor flush.
Right. So, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna raise the Queen 10.
Check.
Actually, I'm gonna raise both of them. Both of them.
Raise.
Let's go.
Oh my god. You lost.
Are you serious, man? You add a queen at the end? I'm mad.
Dude, this
Fine.
poker
I think
after
it's
all.
fine. This is fine. This is what I do at the poker table too. I mean, I feel tied to the king queen and then the 6
Alright.
dudes, but like maybe we should do king 6 to like give ourselves a really good kicker with the, because the can't go runner hearts, so it's not gonna matter. And we have overs on both. Yeah, I like this. We'll raise the king 6 hand,
Alright.
king 6 hand, and then
Raise, check.
Yeah!
Yeah, you won both. Woo!
Oh, let's go, dude. Let's go.
So I don't really know much about Counter-Strike, so you're gonna have to educate me on that stuff. But it's 5-on-5, right?
Yeah, it's 5-on-5 unless you're playing not
Like
ranked,
open?
which nobody plays open really. And it's I would have said it's probably one of the most toxic games you could ever possibly play in terms of interacting with other human beings. But then I played League of Legends.
Oh man.
And I actually think League of Legends is like
It's
a
the next
million
level,
times
yeah.
worse. It's like dealing with small children, like just like really bratty small children that aren't your children, so you have no reason to like them whatsoever,
It's a good-
and they're
it is
just
what
like
they are,
being
yeah.
little like crappy human beings, and you're like, wow, where is the parent to like do something?
Riot.
here?
Where's Riot, the parent? To ban their accounts.
I love Riot. But yeah, no, like I find myself playing that game so freaking much, and I hate every second of it, but like I can't stop. Like I don't know what's wrong.
Champions.
Ooh,
Who's your
it's
number
fun.
one? Yeah.
Ooh, my number one is probably Varus right now. I love
Varus.
playing Varus.
This
He's so
ADC.
strong at the moment. Yeah, he's an ADC. I love playing ADC.
Top 5 ADCs.
Ooh, top 5 ADCs, like actually, or the ones that I like playing?
Oh no, the ones you like playing. Of course. This
Okay.
is about you.
Varus.
Okay.
I like Caitlyn.
Okay.
I like Lucian.
hmm
I like
What does Lucian say when he ultimates
Therapy.
again?
I actually have no idea.
It's something like.
I don't remember.
What does Lucian say in LOL when he does his ultimate? I used to like say it.
The only lines that I like, every time I hear a line in that game and it's just like really like what? Like shocking what they're saying, that's when I don't
Notice.
usually remember them because I
Okay.
don't, but that's when I notice what they're saying.
It ends here. That's the most common.
It
one.
ends here.
Yeah.
Okay. The one that always gets me is I've been playing a lot of Seraphine lately. And
Oh, she's new character. I
yeah,
haven't played in, like,
she's
years.
okay. She's kind of newish. I wouldn't say she's new. But she is on the newer side. She has less than 10 skins, I'm pretty sure. So I feel like that means she's somewhat new.
How many skins are there now? Right, you're fleecing the audience. You can't have 10 skins.
There
can't
is an
afford 'em.
Ari skin. There is an Ari skin that's I think $500 or something absurd, or it was $500 and it was on sale. Yeah, like there's just the microtransactions are out of control.
Wow.
It's so crazy.
You can
Um,
give skins too, right?
You
Or
can,
you give
yeah.
points or skins or both.
Yeah, you can. I think you can gift skins and points.
All right, I'm putting you under the
a
gun.
lot.
Have any guys gifted you skins?
No. I mean, unless like my birthday when multiple people I know gift me skins. Does that count? Like,
I don't know. I'm just trying to see if any
Nobody-
guys
see,
like, make a
okay,
move
hold
by
on.
gifting you skins.
no, like there are not a lot of guys that even realize that I exist as a human being, which I'm
okay.
completely okay with. Like, I hide in my house playing video games most of the time.
Okay,
Or
so they don't know
I-
you're
I-
female.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, okay. That's
Exactly.
different.
They don't know I'm female because there's no voice chat
But in Counter Strike, they do
In
know.
Counter Strike, it
Yeah.
was different. They
Yeah.
just called me fat and they told me to
What?
get back in the kitchen. So like, it didn't matter. Like, if you're good at the game, then immediately you're just like you're. It's not
dude?
possible
No.
for you're basically a dude or just
Benita?
something. No. I mean, if they saw Benita and they'd probably worship the ground she walked on because she honestly is amazing at the game and she's beautiful. So like, and people know it. So yeah. But yeah, no, like I honestly, like I said, toxic game, but it's fine.
Somebody I dated claimed to be one of the best Counter-Strike female players at that time, but I don't remember. I think she told me her name at some point, but I don't remember.
Like, are we talking old school, like 1.6? Because I know there are some back in the day.
2006.
2006. That was around the era of before Counter-Strike Go, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. Actually, it was. It had to have been because I'm pretty sure it didn't come out till like 2010.
So this is the reason I can't date gamer girls. Was after that I realized there's other stuff too. They're great. I love them to death, but they want to play games. Like when I date, I want to like hold the girl's bag when we go shopping. I don't want to play games with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you. That's why I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like, honestly, it's so funny. I went out with this guy who, he wasn't very smart for first off, but
he was hot.
He was so hot. Oh God, he was really hot. And so we I think we went out for dinner, and then we were gonna go watch a movie, and then I was like, oh, I think I was playing I might have been playing World of Warcraft or something at the time, which is like a whole nother level of addiction. We're just gonna leave that one in a closet somewhere far away. Like, pretend that I didn't play that game, but I did. And I think I had a raid or something.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, and he asked, he's like, oh, what do you want to? I was like, oh, well, we gotta go see this one because I have to be home by this time so I can raid. And he was like, wow, you play video games way too much. And I looked at him and I was like, wow, this is such a role reversal. This is such a role. I said, this is such a role reversal to him. And it just went over. And he was like, what? And I was like, oh, this is not going to work. Like,
so the good thing
you don't even get that joke. Like, I'm done. Like, I can't.
So the good thing about Asian women now is they pretty much accept Asian guys just play games. So as long as you're good, then it's okay. But if you suck and you're wasting your life away, you're done so.
That's amazing, actually.
If you're good and just attributing to something, then it's totally okay.
I feel like I have the same standard, honestly. If you're playing video games,
you better be good or you're fucking donezo, man.
Yeah.
2024. This is why I wanted you on too, so I could ask you these things because how things have changed.
Oh man, it's definitely. I want Discord Nitro. That's for sure. No flowers, just give me Discord Nitro.
So for the context, Selena, who's an Instagram influencer, has this hilarious post, and I sent it to KB, and that's why I asked that question on the stream. Is like, would you want flowers or Discord Nitro? Is because of that little bit.
I mean, you gave me the poker gift too, and I'm thinking in my head, oh, is this a poker buy-in? Because it's easily that one over all of them. Like, even a $200 event, I'm like, yeah, like, I'll take a $200 buy-in over Discord Nitro any day. I just love playing so much. But yeah.
I guess you don't play for a living.
No, I definitely do not. You mean League of Legends, right? Like,
Poker Stuff asked you to ask Gemini, is Wang Chang Poker the biggest middle-aged teeny popper?
And I already said that I wasn't gonna ask Gemini that. Like,
go ahead.
No. Okay, fine.
Who cares?
He's not gonna know. Like, all right. Is Wayne Chang Poker the biggest middle-aged teeny bopper?
I do not know who Wayne Chang Poker is.
Alright, Wayne Chang, if you want to find the best PLO players, there are a few things
It's still on PLO.
Get online poker poker sites that track high-stakes games. They sometimes have leaderboards or databases that show who's winning the most. Second, you can
Okay, you're fired.
Do you have K-drum in your background?
Do I have?
Oh,
No,
no,
that's-
that's mine. That's mine.
Oh.
Sorry.
But that's what. Can you tell
Oh,
me
sorry.
about what you're thinking?
All right, we're gonna have Gemini call me out. Ask it what
Alright.
D22-soso is known for.
Gemini, what's D22-soso known for?
D22 is known for being a versatile pickup truck with a lot of towing and hauling capability.
Say
It
no,
also covers the drive
D22-soso.
and has a decent amount of
No,
features
no.
for the price.
No. D22-soso,
The gamer.
the gamer. It's very confused. Hold on. What is D22-soso, the gamer, known for?
It sounds like you're asking about the gamer D22. Is that right?
D22-soso.
D22-soso, also known as Wayne Chiang, is a retired American StarCraft player. He's considered one of the best players of all time, especially in the early days of the game.
There you go. Gemini, I'm downloading Gemini now.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Is it an app form?
There is an app for it, yeah.
Okay. All right. Gemini just because I asked all the AIs and they all got me, but it was like
It didn't craft such a lovely response
Yeah.
about you.
you paid it to do that.
No, I didn't. It did it all on its own. I swear.
I can't find Gemini by Google. Oh, it's Gem AI. Is that right?
No. It's Gemini. Gemini.
That's what I typed in. Anyway, just send it to me. Oh, I see. Gemini powered chat by bot AI Hub. Is that right?
Not by AI Hub, I don't think.
Okay, well just
Hold
send
on.
it to me later.
I'll send you a link, yeah. You have an iPhone?
Yeah,
Or...
iPhone. Oh, is it only on Android?
Ooh, I don't know. I'll have to
Damn.
check. You can talk to it in a browser, gemini.google.com.
Alright, well, I'm usually on phone, so anyway.
Okay.
Go
By
ahead.
the way, the pod. Okay, you can do the same.
What?
8-9.
No, go ahead, So,
Oh, I was gonna say,
yeah.
the podcast tool that I use is Notebook LM. You load the websites or the documents into it, and then you can hit generate podcast, and it'll generate the podcast for you.
So,
You can listen
do you have
to
an
it.
AI that like takes the podcast and just like chops it and all the good stuff?
Actually, you might be able to use Gemini to do that. You
Okay.
might be able to say, "Hey, Gemini." I think it has like if there's a podcast on YouTube that you like, it has to have a transcript for it to work. As long as it has the transcript, you should be able to
But the
pop it up.
transcript can basically come off the YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I'm chopping these up and I'm using Opus Clip, which is like saving
Yeah.
a lot of time, but like, you know, I want better and better.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna raise the 8-9 hands,
Okay,
and then let's go.
let's go.
Yeah!
Oh, you got there.
Woo!
Open-ended, easy game.
Easy game.
Poker Stiff says he likes that you're streaming with me because I usually just like jam through hands. Now he gets to learn.
Yeah. This is we're dishing the tea.
Poker Stiff's like, Wang Cheng is so desperate for ego boost that he needs to ask AI questions about himself. So sad. Everybody Googles themselves. What are you talking about? It's normal.
I googled myself. Actually, at first, Gemini didn't know who I was, and I was asking it questions like, "Kristen Pellerton, the poker player, like what?" And I was just like,
Exactly.
"Why don't you know anything about me? I
It's
want you to know
normal.
things about me." And then I went to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT knew everything about me.
Yeah,
And now
see, there you go.
ChatGPT doesn't know anything about me because it got rid of it because I guess people got upset that I knew things about them.
I don't know. Okay, yeah.
Really sad, but
Yeah,
Whatever.
there's definitely some boundaries issues, and I'm not in the tech industry
Yeah.
anymore, so I'm really worried.
oh yeah. No, I mean, given all of like, I don't even know what to like. All this P Diddy stuff coming out,
Oh
like not
my
to
gosh.
change it to a controversial topic, but like all the P Diddy stuff coming out, and then all of the fake photos in regards to that, like that are being AI generated around it, are pretty insane.
Oh.
Yeah, we did miss you, Sunny. We're happy you're back.
We're having a good convo, and this is content
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Queen.
Where'd KB go? She's here.
Am I though?
Are you? Are you in multiple places? Do I have a fraction of your attention?
Maybe. Hold on. Can I see it? Actually, I can see it a little better down here. I don't know.
Any hot guys down there?
No, definitely not. Let's see. You know, let's go Queen 3 diamonds, even though it doesn't matter. No, wait, hold on. Time out. Let me think about this. 3 deuce for sure.
All right.
Yeah. And then Queen 7.
Okay.
And we're not gonna raise either of them. No faith.
Yeah!
Oh! You won 1 unit?
Let's go. Queen high. 7. 1 pair. Right? Wait.
Yeah. No. Queen
How did
high.
I win? Oh!
9 high.
Oh, it was queen high.
Yeah.
Because the queen
high.
plays with the 5. Yeah. I was like, 1 pair. I'm like, I didn't see a pair. Okay. Ooh. See, this is where I struggle. Because I could do 10-7 with the gut shot, but the gut shot has
Oh, it's Queen 9, 10, 3.
16%.
Queen 9, 10, 3 clubs and diamonds.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So I could go 10-9 and go for the gut shot, which has 2% per card, so 4, so 16% at this point.
2.2%.
2.2%? I didn't know it was the 2.2. I normally just do 2 because it's easier math, and I'm not that smart. So okay. Anyways, queen. We could go flush and do. So you said 5% to hit backdoor. So it's 5%.
Runner flush each. Yeah.
So each. So 5% total for me to go runner on the flush, the queen 9-3.
Yeah, but you can't have both, like clubs and diamonds. But each individual hand will be 5%. Yeah.
Okay. And so if I go the 10-9, that leaves me with queen 3. I could have it over potentially, and that's 12%. So 12. I actually think that's better. Okay, let's do queen 3.
Okay.
And then 10-9 because it's 16 and 12, and I mean it might be a little bit better with the. Hold on, let me think about. Actually, wait, time out. Let me think about this again. So 5% and then the over, which gives 12. So 17. It's better. 10-3 and then 5, which is worse. I actually don't know. It's like in my mind it's relatively the same. Let's just stick with this. We'll go here.
So this?
Yeah, let's go with this.
Check.
Check.
Oh, chop.
Oh.
Let's see. The other way would have been queen 9 and trip 3s. You would have won both.
I would have won both. Damn it. That's okay. We're not results oriented, right?
Yeah, not results oriented.
You live, you learn. Oh, 2s. Full house.
Oh, sick.
Wait, hold on.
Underfull.
Hold on. Let me think about this for a second.
Okay.
If we split the 2s, then we have a 2 on both sides. And then we have 2-4, which we could go backdoor straight, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Serious talk. Since you've played this a couple times, is it better to split the 2s, or is it better to keep the not necessarily guaranteed win, but strong possibility of a win?
If you had a big pair, then if you had a big full house, you could split it. If it was like ace 3-3 and you had ace.
Okay.
2-2. 2s are too weak, so you put them together.
Okay, this makes so much sense. I mean, yeah. Okay. And we're gonna raise the 2s,
Okay.
obviously. Yeah. I've lost with pocket 2s more times than I care to admit in poker. Wait.
You won 2 units.
Well, I mean, I'm results oriented in my mind right now. If I split the
you
2s,
split
I would have won
2s.
both. fine. Everything is fine. Alright. King Jack. And then 6 deuce. And then we'll raise the open-ended.
Yeah!
Oh, you got there.
Okay. This is... Okay, we're gonna split the ace and the king. And we'll go ace 5. Actually, wait. Do we want to go king 5? And then ace deuce? Because that guarantees a pair in both hands. It gives us a good kicker. Yeah, let's do it. Let's reverse the 5 and the deuce.
Okay.
And then we'll raise both.
Raise, raise.
Yeah!
Whoa! One both.
Yes! Let's go! Okay. I think I'm starting to figure this out.
Good.
Maybe.
Do you have any other hot topics?
Probably.
Or is this for the next episode?
I don't
Shout out to Dreams.
When am I coming out? When are we starting our podcast? Is Sunny involved? Because I feel like she should. I feel like this could be a pretty entertaining podcast.
Yeah, basically have Sunny on, I'll just like leave and you guys can talk it out.
No.
Three's the crowd. Need two.
No, three's good. You need opposition, because then you can gang up on each other and it becomes really entertaining.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
feeling if
you
a
see how low
podcast
people.
with 2 girls and a guy, the guy's getting ganged up on. So
Never.
never. I'll make a cameo on your Discord.
never
and
happened.
I'll be like AMA. AMA. Gemini knew who I was, so I'm good for a while.
Yeah,
Ego's good for a while.
I like it. All right. You know, we're gonna go for the gut shots, maybe. Let's do 7-6, and then
They're
king
both
deuce.
gut shots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Thinking? No, it's not gonna make a difference. If we... Yeah, it's still not gonna make a difference. Okay. Let's do... Yeah, this works. We'll raise... No, we're not. We're not gonna raise.
Check
We
it.
know that's bad odds. Check it.
I don't know. Oh, there you go. You chopped it. So,
Alright.
King High's good. Showdown.
Nice, good. I like it. 9's queen. 5.
Okay. And
And we'll raise both.
raise.
I believe!
Oh,
Oh,
you turned
wait,
a 10.
Oh
my god.
my gosh, dude. He's so lucky.
Oh, you're up though. You're up 3,000.
Oh, let's go. King. Queen, for sure. Yeah, I think this has to be it, and I think we raise and then check. And the reason why is because we have the backdoor flush and the top pair, and then we're just basically forfeiting that hand and no good.
Yeah!
1, 2 units.
Let's go. Good night. Poker stuff.
He's
Alright.
outie? Oh, he's on the East Coast. Yeah.
He is outie.
Oh, he
Let's
wrote
see.
Korean. Let's see what he wrote. Agashi bankapta.
I'll have to work on my Korean. Hold on. Let's ask Gemini. Can you say it one word? Oh, can it hear you? Oh, I'm so
I
sad
will.
already.
I'm gonna type it out.
Okay.
Agashi.
I can actually... I have Gemini open here.
Or yeah, you can just copy paste it into Gemini.
Gemini was just updated. Okay. Well, I was asking it pickup lines in Finnish because, shocker, the best PLO players are Finns.
Yeah.
And so I was asking it pickup lines in Finnish because, you know,
Are you in the PLO streets now?
no.
No.
definitely not. I love PLO, but I have no idea what's going on half the time.
I'm gonna ask a question that a lot of guys would be dying to know, which is, if you were to date somebody, do they have to be a certain level of poker player / gamer? I know there's gonna be exceptions. I'm just saying in general checklist.
Obviously, okay.
Obviously, if everything else is just like boom, it's like doesn't matter, but
if he's like the nicest guy, most confident, like gorgeous, and he's like, I don't know anything about poker or games, I would have a really hard time, honestly. Like I really would, because
yeah, sorry. Yeah, I mean, what's your threshold? I want to know.
Yeah, that's my life. Like honestly, I'm super passionate about video games and poker at this point.
So they would have to be very knowledgeable about that stuff.
I don't think they would have to be knowledgeable, but at least have like an open mind to learn or understand. Because if I come home and I'm in a bad mood because I just got one-outered and I was like two away from the money, they need to understand what that means. Like I'm not gonna like, you just need to go make dinner and like make sure the dishes are washed, because I'm gonna go rage in League of Legends for half an hour and be even more miserable afterwards.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I can attest to that. I can't think of many sessions where after League of Legends I was like, oh yeah, I actually feel happier.
No, it's really hard. Like it's a zero-sum game. Like
well, what happens I found in games is you like, in order to have that happiness, you need to set goals, because if you just leave it up to elo, you're just gonna be miserable.
No, agreed. Especially with League of Legends MMR system right now, I feel like it's super broken and people just get hard stuck wherever they are, and they can't get out, no matter how much they practice, try to get better, and it's super painful at times. But okay, this is unhelpful.
What?
Gemini, I don't appreciate these responses.
So I'm probably gonna be the exception, but like now I don't want, I can't, I mean now I've already pretty much settled, but just like I can't date in the male-dominated industry anymore, and it's probably best if she doesn't understand games at all. That's good for me, because I know that's like, because like, when I was younger, when I was a teenager, I'm like, oh, I wish she understood me. Now I'm just like, don't understand me. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
No, I definitely do. I think especially whenever you're at the top of your game for something and you're just like really good at something, to like I've been in this position where they'll be like, oh, do you want to, like, oh, I'll play League with you, or I'll play poker with you, and it's like, oh, okay. Like, sure, let me make a new account really quick, and then you make a new account to play with them, and you're so bored. It's so miserable, and it's just not fun at that point. And in that case, yes, I would absolutely much rather go to the mall and hold their purse, and like I get that, like I totally get that, because that seems far more enjoyable than doing something that I don't really want to do.
Well, the thing is, like, I see guys and they just like kind of pressure the girls they're dating or with to like play games with them or play poker. Yeah. And I'm just like, this is just like torture or whatever. It's for them. Yeah. It's just like, why? And if as you know, if both people play poker and are dating, it's the double downswing is going to happen eventually, and that's when things get thrown and there's yelling.
Yeah, no, I definitely, I think one of the things that kind of protects me from that is I do have a full-time job that I absolutely love, and so I feel, I don't want to say somewhat protected by downswings, but I'm never, like, I have a separate poker bankroll management, and if I ever were to just completely deplete it, I have a 9-to-5 that I'm going to go to every day anyways, and I'm going to eventually be able to build that bankroll back up through that. So it's not, I'm not like super dependent on that, and I think that kind of helps with the emotional swings that play into that. But yeah, I think in general, I just am a really passionate person. I feel like I have to have that person to at least somewhat understand what I'm saying. Yeah. to make it okay. So, okay.
I think, yeah, I mean, I think at least for me it was different because during my intellectual curiosity phases, I potentially wanted somebody to understand. But now that I'm like at this juncture in my life, I'm just like, dude, I am who I am. So, you know, all these other people pursuing the intellectual curiosity stuff, I will learn from them, and then that's their thing, and I just, you know, I've done what I've done.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do you find that I'm just very curious now. Do you have other interests that you share with them outside of games and poker? Is that something that you kind of partake in? Like, do you guys like watch like MILF Manor or something together? Is that like a thing?
I don't know. I mean, I think like now it's kind of like a more adult and mature relationship. You know, when you're younger, it's like, you know, you're almost like forcing dating when you're younger. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, and just like it's practice, or we're interested, will they, won't they? And then when you get older, you're just kind of like, you know, this works. You know, obviously some stuff doesn't work, but for the most part, stuff works, and then you just gotta go through life, I guess. So.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I think I'm curious your take then on just like being able to share something with them and kind of have that connection point.
I think that's ideal.
in that way.
I definitely
Okay.
see a lot of successful couples in the gaming industry where the girl's a gamer and then she has her choice of guys. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it definitely works well because they understand each other. I think just for me in particular, a lot of gaming is just like me against myself. And I think it's just a huge burden for both people to kind of like have that me against myself just like out there, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
No, totally. And I like, for what it's worth, I know a ton of gamer couples who don't play the same game. Like one of them,
I think that would
one of
be
them plays
better.
League, and then one of them plays Stardew Valley. Like, and that's just how they kind of roll. And
Definitely be better. Yeah.
Yeah,
Playing the same
and
game is not a thing for me.
I think that's the hard part for sure. Is the same game. That's why I'm looking for PLO players. So if you know any single PLO players that, no, I'm kidding.
This is on air, so you have.
No. I
Oh
feel
my
like
God,
I just got in
text.
trouble. No, you didn't. There's no way you did. Okay. So this hand, Jack 10, looks really
There we
spicy
go,
right
yeah,
now
yeah,
with
let's
ace
talk
3
about
of
that
clubs.
too.
I think, you know what, we're gonna go for it and we're gonna not raise both of them, but
Okay.
we'll raise the ace 3 and then, yeah, we'll raise ace 3. Honestly, like hold on, let me think about this.
Well,
6.
unfortunately, software can't unraise it, and you're up 3,000. So.
Oh, that's fine. Like I'm totally fine with the ace 3 raise. I'm actually just debating on the Jack 10 because we do have the backdoor flush plus the gut shot. So it's one of those things where I'm like, maybe, and then we could go run a rather the opposite direction if we got an 8 and we're not blocking it. So, see, this is why I have a hard time with PLO, because you put 4 cards in front of me and suddenly the world is possible. It's like, oh, well, I can make bad decisions now because I'm holding 4 cards and I know what 2 of them are
Right.
that aren't going to come out of the deck.
Right.
So, you know, we're just gonna try it. It's not great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're in bad shape. We were in bad shape.
Yeah. Yep. This is gonna make me better at PLO
course.
bomb bots, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like any of this.
Okay.
This is pretty bad.
Well, that's what card games do.
Yeah. We'll do 4 deuce in a hand. Maybe. And then, yeah, and then check.
Oof. You're still. Oh, now you're down 1,000, but it's not too bad.
That's fine. Alright, let's 10-4 in one hand and then ace 3 in the other. Raise.
Race!
Yeah!
Woo! Got them both.
Let's go! That should put us up now, right?
Yes. Alright, do you have like favorite movies or TV shows? Guys, I'm totally wingmanning for you guys.
Let's see. I don't watch very much TV or movies. I was super into Marvel for a while.
Oh.
I got into the comics.
What?
Um,
this I could talk. Okay, so
Okay.
the gaming thing, no, but comic thing, yes.
Okay.
The comic thing would have been a big plus, or sorry, it would have been a plus. I wouldn't say big plus, but you know, obviously not a big deal. But anyway, that's just my notes. Because there's no conflict of interest when you're like sharing comic book love, right?
I agree.
So,
No, I'm kidding. No, like I loved. So I used to go to Comic-Con before it was cool to go to Comic-Con, and I used to hang out at comic book shops and get Magic the Gathering cards. Like, but I haven't played Magic the Gathering since college, so that was a long time ago. And I just recently, this past summer, learned there are a bajillion Magic players who play poker.
yeah, it's a natural transition.
Didn't know that, but I do now. But anyways, comics. So I was super into comics. I used to love the really dark, weird stuff, though. Like, I know.
Marvel and dark and weird.
So, like, Lenore and Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, and have you never heard of these
No,
comics?
I'm an AFK right now.
Oh
They
my
sound-
gosh.
They sound really dark and bad.
Look, it's not my fault because my best friend really liked him, and I wanted my best friend to really like me, and so I read all those comics, and so
Alright.
it was kind of like peer pressure, but they were kind of funny, so it worked out. And they're also really ridiculously adorable. It's kind of like Annie in League of Legends. Like, she's got this like dark, like adorableness to her, and there's just something about that cute, adorable darkness to me when I was growing up, because, you know, I don't know, it's weird. Oh God, I'm scared. So Marvel.
Marvel. If you could stump me in Marvel, that would be pretty good. I'm not like the expert, but like.
Ooh. Okay, so I got super into this blog by this chick named Lola Lambchop. I don't know if you ever saw it, but she created this list of Marvel TV shows and movies, and it wasn't even comprehensive. Like, I did my own digging after the fact, and I found more stuff to link together. So for me, the linking between the comic books and the movies and kind of the synergies that play along through all of this is something that I love. Like, it's like one giant puzzle, and they're leaving breadcrumbs everywhere, and I'm just like, ooh, need the breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
So, curious, how much have you watched in terms of the Marvel universe? Like, I won't give you
watched all the
anything.
game. I'm so tired. It's okay, you can spoil, because
Okay.
the thing is, like, I just don't have time and energy. Like, I'm doing this
Okay.
stuff, but I, like, literally,
Yeah.
Doctor Strange 1, I fell asleep in the theater.
You're breaking my heart.
Yeah, but
That was my favorite.
I'm so tired and busy. So you know the what ifs?
Yeah.
So, like, the one with Doctor Strange, what if he lost his heart as his hands? Oh my god, I like. That's like K-drama shit right there.
Yeah. It was so good. I love
Okay.
his whole
You can
storyline.
spoil
But
whatever, because like.
okay. The Multiverse of Madness I really disliked, mostly because I hate that genre of movies. Like, I hate, like, it's just it's not that, like, it's underwhelming for me. And so whenever I was watching that movie, I was just like, wow, this is so bad. And like, then I'm watching, and it just like kept getting worse the whole time I'm watching, and I was very sad about that one. But if it could have been great, it really could have. But I have this whole theory on like a bunch of, like, I always come out with like a bunch of theories. I just finished watching Agatha. Did you watch any of Agatha?
I'm not watching anything, but I'm like watching reviews of that stuff just because it's like a big part of me. Marvel's just a big part of me, so I do want to keep up.
What's your, like, where like, did you, I'm assuming you read, like, I was really big into the Daredevil comics, and kind of the storyline around Daredevil, and also
I like the 90s X-Men the best. Age of Apocalypse was like my favorite storyline, but I also like, you know, Blood Ties, some I can't think of it at the top of my head, but just like the whole 90s run of X-Men, that was like what got me like really into it. The cartoons were good, but it's like the comics were just like so much better.
Okay, so what do you think of this X-Men crossover with the Avengers now, and kind of the direction they're taking the cinematic? do you not know this?
Oh no, I mean I know that
Oh.
I know X-Men's coming in the MCU, but I didn't.
Yeah,
know
yeah.
I didn't know they revealed anything.
Oh, there's tons of stuff that's
okay.
actually going on already. Like there's recruitment on the back channels in, gosh, what movie was? Oh, was it a movie? No, it was in one of the TV shows, and I'll.
You can just tell me. It's like, I mean, I'm basically just gonna look
It's
on the YouTube videos.
yeah.
Just spoil, it's fine. I'm just like it makes me happier to see fan reactions now than just like absorb it, if that makes sense. Because it's like now
Yeah.
somebody else is appreciating what I loved. And I
So-
still love,
For me, for comics, the Moon Girl and Devil Sword was probably my favorite comics because I loved the aspect of like this girl being incredibly intelligent and going back and playing with dinosaurs. Not to bring it back to dinosaurs or anything. I'm sure. Did you like? Yeah, no, it's so good. And when I haven't actually watched the animated series for it. I know that they created one, but that was kind of my big thing. But yeah, in terms of back to the X-Men stuff. They're starting to trickle it in. There's been some like timeline crossovers where they're going back into the past and just like
some like sprinkled Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Let me know
and
the Easter eggs.
Okay. Actually, my favorite Easter egg, which is actually Fantastic Four related, is in WandaVision.
Okay.
Did you watch that by chance?
I watched the Easter egg stuff and I know
Okay.
the summary, yeah.
Yeah, so you know about Quicksilver and
Yeah.
her brother and how they pulled the old Fantastic Four actor into the. I think that's amazing. Like
Yeah.
just stuff like random stuff like that is so cool when they
Yeah.
do things like that. And I absolutely loved probably my favorite movie. Well, I mean I loved not Multiverse, but the first Doctor Strange. But I absolutely loved Spider-Verse 2.
Hmm.
That movie is just like
The cartoon.
Yes,
Yeah.
with Miles.
Morales,
Yeah, everything about that movie is amazing. The story is good. The throwbacks to all the different Spider-Man stuff with the memes and like just everything about it, like the music in it, the animations in it, like it's just a beautiful movie. And it's probably by far one of my favorite. And I feel like anyone who doesn't understand or have that kind of cultural connection to Spider-Man across the different different variants and like the comics and like the memes and everything, like just wouldn't appreciate nearly as much as someone who's been really invested. That was a fan-made movie for sure.
Yeah, I mean nowadays like they're all like, or I don't want to say all, a lot of them are just like so much fan service. I mean, yeah, the Spider-Man No Way Home, like I didn't watch it, I watched the highlights and then some of the stuff is like, oh man, like
so good. Yeah, no, I love so much about the Marvel universe. I think I've definitely fallen off a little bit in terms of it, but the reason I came back to watch Agatha was because little did you know her son is actually Nick, and Nick is, and I really hope that someone comes in and makes this connection and like pulls it all together. Nick is actually Sabrina's boyfriend in Sabrina
the Teenage Witch.
Not Sabrina the Teenage. Well, maybe it's. I don't know that Sabrina the Teenage Witch was like Melissa Joan Hart. Like I don't think it's that. Like Sabrina the darker one on Netflix. You know.
Oh, I don't know.
It's her boyfriend Nick. Her boyfriend Nick. His mother is actually Agatha. In
the
comic
same
book lore.
universe?
So I don't know, like, but I know that that's like the lore behind it, and so there's a piece of me that's like holding out hope that somebody brings back Sabrina and like does some sort of Agatha Sabrina crossover there, because that would just make my heart like happy. In some, yeah. Anyways, but especially with Agatha, like the new show, and they talk about the son, like all of that, like I'm just like they're hinting at it, like is it gonna happen? Like are they gonna do it? Like. I really wanted to. I don't think they will, but
Do you know Age of Apocalypse? X-Men Age of Apocalypse?
I don't know it very well.
If they made that into like a movie form, I would be just very, very interested. Because that was like in the end my favorite series. But it's like you can't have that series without being a fan of like the normal, the normal universe. So my favorite.
I'll go back and watch it and or read it and actually dig into it a little bit because I'm curious. What are the kind of like selling points or thematic like views
so
around
this is an alternate universe. So what happens? You know who Legion is?
Yes, I know who Legion is.
So Legion blames Magneto for how shitty his life turned out. So he goes back in time to assassinate Magneto before he becomes a villain. So when that happens, Xavier gets in the way of Legion trying to kill Magneto, so Legion kills Xavier. And Xavier dies in Magneto's arms. This is called Legion Quest. This is right before Age of Apocalypse. So now the X-Men are not formed by Xavier. They are now formed by Magneto.
Hold on. One of the shows teases this, by the way.
Like currently?
The alternate.
The what if?
It's not a what if. Is it a what if?
They just, eventually they're gonna have to go there because they've tried to go there many times. In the original 90s cartoon, they tried to go there in a very bad version or whatever. You know, they can't do it justice, but I appreciate the effort. And then in Wolverine the X-Men, they almost did it, but then it got canceled. So now when they do it for real, they gotta do it justice because it is one of the most popular series of all time. So basically, Magneto leads the X-Men, and Magneto is not a strong enough leader for this group, so Apocalypse ends up taking over North America.
Okay.
And
so there's a division.
There's a division, yes. And Magneto's X-Men has to fight Apocalypse, and they're losing. And Europe and Asia, they're losing. They're gonna get rolled over because the X-Men under Xavier were supposed to stop Apocalypse.
Okay.
So Bishop is already lost in time. He appears in the Age of Apocalypse, and he sees Magneto. He says it's all your fault, because his mind's messed up from the different timelines, and he attacks Magneto. And he's like, what? This guy can't touch me, Bishop versus Magneto. So they sedate him, and a telepath. It's either Rogue touches him or a telepath. I think all the telepaths are assassinated except for Jean Grey. So they read his mind, and they're like, no, this can't be. And they're like, we're not in the right timeline. Apocalypse was not supposed to win. Yeah. And then, so there's a memory backlash to Magneto. So he sees the right timeline, the 646, is it? 616. He sees what actually X-Men were supposed to be, where he's the villain and Xavier leads the X-Men successfully. So at first Magneto's like, this is complete bullshit. Yeah, so then
as he should.
A telepath.
He's like, oh, things went wrong. Let me just go back to the other timeline where I have a shot again. So a telepath verifies that Bishop is telling the truth and says all these details, which verify. So now Magneto's decision is they're gonna lose the war. Magneto is married to Rogue, and they have a son. He named after Charles. So Magneto's moral decision now is steal the M'Kron crystal, go back in time, undo Xavier's murder, and restore the timeline where now he's the villain and he doesn't get his son with Rogue. Okay, now I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you watched Umbrella Academy?
No.
You should watch Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
I think you would like it. It is not Marvel. It is a Netflix show, and it is definitely based on a book or a comic book, I don't know which. And it's about superheroes, and it seems like there's some parallels in the story you're telling to the story in Umbrella Academy, but they do it in a very interesting kind of new age-ish way.
I'll take a look. The thing is, obviously, if we don't know Magneto and the whole X-Men story, this story can't happen. So basically, the moral dilemma that Age of Apocalypse Magneto has is this, and he ultimately decides to restore the the original timeline.
Timeline, yeah.
So there's a couple other things that happen, like Gambit and Rogue were together, and basically Rogue ended up going with Magneto, and Gambit and Magneto were best friends in this universe. So there's that girl thing, and Magneto has to ask Gambit to steal the M-Chron crystal. And Gambit's like, okay, you steal my girl, you steal the M-Chron crystal, like, what gives? So there's like a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
And there's an in this Age of Apocalypse universe, Jean Grey and Scott Summers don't get together. Jean Grey is with Wolverine. Cyclops serves Apocalypse. So in a fight, Wolverine gets one of Cyclops' eyes, and Cyclops shoots off Wolverine's hand. So
does it grow back?
No. So
Okay,
they have basically it's saying they have a rivalry in every timeline.
That's funny.
So Wolverine's with Jean Grey, and Mr. Sinister in the background is still obsessed with the Scott Summers Jean Grey genetics. So he ends up getting them both and creates Nate Grey, who is the exact genetic material of Cable had he not been, and now he's not infected with the techno-organic virus, and he's a teenager ready to just like...
Yeah.
And Mr. Sinister created Nate Grey as a failsafe for Apocalypse, just in case he had to murder Apocalypse, because Sinister is Apocalypse's right hand. So I'm just saying this, so I'm gonna let you.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna dig into it. I'm actually very curious now because I love catching the parallels and kind of the interesting ways things have turned, and I feel like it is heading in that direction where they're going to do something, and I play around with, and the more I know about the universe, the easier it is to catch these nuanced kind of like hints and drops and things, and so yeah, definitely gonna dig into it a little bit.
In this #apocalyptic world, Nate Grey is supposedly the chosen one to defeat Apocalypse. Basically, Cable without the techno-organic virus penalty.
Okay.
So Magneto, in his leadership style, has alienated quite a few X-Men. It's not like they still respect each other; they just can't work together, under Magneto's leadership. So Forge finds Nate Grey and is his kind of mentor, and Forge can't work with Magneto anymore, but they're still friends and allies. And Forge says, I have a telepath to beat Apocalypse, or has a chance of beating Apocalypse, because Magneto, in all his strength, can't beat Apocalypse, head on head.
Yeah.
So Magneto's when he's ready, send him over. So a lot of things had to happen to Nate to become, more of an adult. And this is it caught me at the right age where I was a teenager. And I'm like, oh, damn, I'm Nate Grey. I'm just kidding.
No, it's same.
But it's because his journey is you're a teenager and you're becoming an adult and you're entering the adult world. And Marvel does a pretty good job of making the superheroes adult worlds with kind of kid hearts. So
yeah,
that's that trajectory. So all these things collide, kind of basically set most of the stage for you to just, this is what's going on. Magneto needs to undo the Age of Apocalypse, and he has Nate Grey to fight with Apocalypse, and in order to undo the timeline, Magneto needs Gambit to steal the M-Chron crystal and bring it back, but Magneto also stole Rogue from Gambit. They did really well, yeah.
Oh, that's actually such a good twist to it.
And then some superheroes are dead, so they aren't there. And it's not just X-Men; it's the other Marvel heroes.
Interesting. Now, you think they did that just to kind of ease the storyline from being adjusted? Because I feel like eliminating all telepaths except for one kind of makes for an interesting turn point too.
Yeah, so they try to eliminate all of them because only telepaths can threaten
Yeah,
Apocalypse.
yeah.
So they left Jean alive. So Jean, Scarlet Witch, died protecting Jean Grey from Apocalypse's son, Nemesis.
Okay.
So Magneto
Wait,
lost
who-
his daughter.
Do you know who wrote this series?
It might be Scott Lobdell and somebody else co-wrote it.
Okay.
But they did a really good job playing it for a while. So yeah, in one of the prequels it shows while Magneto's away, Scarlet Witch has to defend the X-Men, just like the
Yeah.
Jedi Temple, it defended, and then Nemesis, who is Apocalypse's son, invades with this guy. He's named Wolverine in Age of Apocalypse. Wolverine is named Weapon X. But anyway, Scarlet Witch basically defends, saves the kids, but gets murdered by Nemesis. And basically, when Magneto finds out, he just like completely tortures Nemesis and makes it so he like can't breathe and stuff. And so yeah, it's pretty gruesome.
I would expect nothing less.
Yeah, exactly. But there's like a lot of these twisted things. So Spider-Man doesn't exist. I'm trying to think of like what other notable.
Spidey sense too
Yeah,
powerful.
I think Daredevil doesn't exist in this. Oh no, he does. Daredevil does exist, but he is captured by Apocalypse, and he is like they have him like tied up, and he has to use his senses to like interrogate people.
Interesting.
Yeah, they did some pretty cool stuff. NGL, not gonna lie.
All right. No, I'll definitely check it out. I feel like X-Men is the branch that I have not dug into a whole lot yet, and I feel like the universe is definitely heading in that way. And so I just really,
I
really should. I mean, even with the Wolverine, Deadpool.
Oh yeah, they had a
movie
lot
just
of stuff.
recently.
Yeah.
I actually, admittedly, I haven't watched it yet
Oh,
because
neither
I didn't
have
have anyone. I didn't have anyone to go to the movies with me. I mean, I did, but I was busy, and so I didn't get a chance. And they went and watched it without me, and so I just never watched
How
it.
could they?
And I almost bought it for like $30 the other day, but I was like, no, just wait. It'll be out.
Free. Yeah.
It'll be free. Like, just wait. So, trying to be patient.
So you're more Avengers or like which hero group?
Yeah, no, I think I like Doctor Strange. He's one of my favorite characters. I like Daredevil. He's also one of my favorites. This is going to be so weird, but I really was attached to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. the last few seasons. I felt like the first couple of seasons, if you can make it through Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like,
It gets better.
awesome, because it definitely gets better. Like, by season 3, you're like, oh, wait, the storyline is actually good now. And then it just, like, the final season, like, and it has so many. I think what made it good for me was I was invested in Marvel at that point, and I'd watched a lot of the movies and the different TV shows. And so, just seeing the parallels and kind of the technologies being released at the same time, like by season 8 in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they're time traveling, and there's like a really cool kind of evolution of ages that they hit. Like they hit the 70s, they hit like the 40s, like the 30s, like they hit all of the different, and they have episodes that kind of play into those different eras of time.
With the
And
heroes,
I think it, with
Tony
the
Stark's dad and
with the main heroes in it, and so it just made it really, really cool. I also really liked, to your point, Tony Stark's dad is in Agent Carter. Agent Carter, I thought was pretty good for what it was as well. But yeah, I think those movies are probably my favorites. And yeah, I don't know. I think for me, it's really about the Easter eggs and kind of the breadcrumbs that they put through all of it, and that's really what makes it. And the spicy internet battles about theories.
It's good. I don't know what to say. It's just something like when I was in the '90s, and like I never thought it would manifest like this. So I'm kind of glad. And obviously Stan Lee, 100 times more glad than me. So
Yeah, no, and I always loved his cameos in the movies. Actually, I saw him and met him at Silicon Valley Comic Con a bajillion years ago. I have pictures from it. It was really cool. He's so good at panels. With awkward human beings going and asking him really awkward questions. Like, he's just a pro. Like, he was so good at it. Yeah.
Did you watch Mallrats?
I did watch Mallrats. And what was the movie that came after it that kind of played off of?
Bob Strike
Yeah,
Back,
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And then I think a couple of other ones in that same realm. But yeah, I watched all of them.
So, the Daredevil Netflix series, the very first episode, like, was really touching, and like I use it as an example of a concept called morality by nature versus nurture. So like it's like supervillains in comic books are given excuses because bad things happen to them, like Magneto.
Yeah.
Bad. So it's morality by nurture, and in Daredevil, the episode 1, it's exactly a story that should create a supervillain, but no, it created a superhero, and like a huge penalty while they're at it, because usually superhero powers don't come with like penalties. So, in that exact intro, it's like morality by nature completely overcomes the nurture of a bad event happening, and he becomes Daredevil.
So it's funny you mentioned that, because The Hand is like my favorite organization out of all of, not favorite in a good way because that sounds really bad, but like favorite in the sense that there's so many intricately weaved like narratives around it, around Iron Man, around, I feel like people just like if there's this whole world around it that people aren't even aware of, and there's puns too, because then you have the rings in you have the rings, and then there's 10 rings, and guess what? You have 10 fingers on your hands, and so it's I think he might have maybe created the hand organization. You never know, and so it's just like there's so many different things that you can kind of theorize around it, and it's really just a fascinating, and like the storylines that they wave with like Iron Fist and like all that, like it's so good.
So what's cool, like you're probably way too young for that, or just let's say too young. Like there are comic books with like Spider-Man, Daredevil, Spider-Man, Wolverine before even the 90s cartoons.
Yeah, Iron Fist and gosh, who was the really strong guy who I can't think of his name.
I forgot.
Yeah. Him and Iron Fist went around and had like a squad for a little while. But yeah, tons of crossovers.
So yeah, I mean, like it was really cool to like Daredevil like mentors, and Wolverine like mentors Spider-Man, Captain America mentors Spider-Man. Those are such things like lost in time, and they kind of just wrapped it around with like Iron Man mentoring him in the MCU.
I think they're trying to pull it in with some of the newer like Disney shows, specifically what's the bow and arrow guy, Hawkeye. Hawkeye, I think the Hawkeye show was kind of that whole mentorship type thing. And then I think they were coming out with Ironheart. Did they come out with Ironheart? I don't remember if they had actually did or not.
Even if it's not out, it's definitely coming. Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Luke Cage is the guy.
Luke Cage, yes. Luke Cage and Iron Fist. They had a squad for a little while. Defenders. That show was awful. Like, Jessica Jones and Defenders were probably the hardest things that I actually watched, that I was like, please, I don't want to watch this anymore. Like, I need any other Marvel. Like, I felt like the storylines were pretty weak in those, and I didn't love the characters. I think so, and there are crossovers in them, but not that many. So it was like, I think there weren't enough breadcrumbs for me, and so I was just like, I need something more, like,
all right,
a little bit, but yeah.
I'm gonna put you under the gun. Favorite scenes in Infinity War and Endgame?
I hate those movies. By
really?
the way,
I
think. Okay, let me just say. Oh, I know. I swear, the actors ruined that movie, and I know that there are going to be people who hate me for saying that, but it was like every single one of them had to have so much screen time in it. And so there's just these needless scenes where it's like panning over their faces, where it's just like they're just standing there like that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, let's go. Like, this movie is needlessly too long. The storyline is so weak in both of them. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, I hated both of them. I thought they were terrible.
Damn,
I
was
just,
tired.
yeah, no, like, I was so pumped and ready for the Infinity Wars because it's such a good story. Like, the whole
the
theme about
yeah.
Thanos and like his obsession with death, and like they just completely glossed over it. I understand it's Disney, like I get it, like, but like the whole, I mean, and they did a good job kind of embracing this idea of he did it because, you know, he was trying to level out like resources across the universe and restore his own planet. Like they kind of did it, but it was just like it could have been so much better, and it just it felt like such a like, I think the build up to it was so strong because it was across so many different movies, and there was just so much there, and like, and I appreciated the first one more than the second one. I think the second one was actually where it just like really fell apart for me, and I was just very disappointed in it. But yeah, no, I think they could have done a lot better, and then they just completely destroy it in Loki. Like, they're just like, oh yeah, Infinity Stones, we got 1 million of them, and I'm just like, really? Like, you had to play into that? Like, but how it panned out, so. I mean, I guess we're in a multi-universe, so they could go back and redo it. Who knows?
Wait for X-Men.
I believe.
Oh, I had a couple scenes, like the one in Infinity War when like Thor like fell and then like Groot had to like cut off his arm. I was like, oh snap. And then the other one was this was the low-key one. It's like not one of the highlights, but when Captain Marvel comes in and there's like something just enter the upper atmosphere. I was like, oh snap. It's like,
oh, actually, unpopular opinion. This is gonna piss some people off and probably make them not like me. I actually don't like Thor Ragnarok. I thought it was so dumb.
I didn't like Thor Ragnarok. I didn't like the Thor movies.
Okay.
Except for the first one.
I like Thor Love and Thunder, but not Thor Ragnarok.
I didn't watch Love and Thunder, but like the first Natalie Portman movie, I never watched. I'm just kidding.
Wait, are you a Natalie Portman fan?
I'm a fan, but like I'm joking because like actual obsessive fans are like, oh my god, you know, Padme.
Yeah.
But I did see an awesome meme was like Natalie Portman is just like so hot and wonderful that he got Anakin and Thor. That was hilarious.
I mean, if you're gonna go after legends, like,
and Zach Braff. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. It's true.
It's covering everything. Super villains, superheroes, and super nerds.
It's true. All right, so let's look at this hand right here. We got Jack 4, 10, 8. I have Jack 4, 10, 8. Yeah. So we got the flush draw, and then we have the gut shot. I'm gonna raise the flush draw. I'm not gonna raise the gut shot. It's fine.
Damn. You're still. Oh, now you're down 1,000, but you were up. Oh, 3 of a kind.
Oh.
8s. What do you want to put with it?
Let's put the club with it. No, actually, do we split the club? I'm gonna split the club. I'm gonna put 4 deuce. I'm gonna put the queen with it.
Queen deuce?
No. I'm gonna put 4 deuce and then the queen 2, queen 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna raise 8 and then yeah, that works.
You don't raise 4 high?
No, I don't
Yeah.
want to raise 4 high.
Almost. At least you had outs on the turn.
Almost.
You just need another deuce.
Alright, let's see.
This is a PLO hand. You have a wrap at the bottom.
I do have a wrap to the bottom. Let's do 5-4, I guess. And we'll raise the 5-4. Am I missing something here? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay.
No, I mean, unless you want to do 4 deuce with the backdoor diamonds, but.
I like this better.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, yeah, you lose both ways. You made the nuts. Oh, 3 of a kind 2s.
Let's go. Yeah. 2-9, and then diamonds. Yep.
Raise.
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 Yeah!
Please! Let's go!
He's a pro. Alright, now official dating question. Does your significant other need to be good at two-hand hold'em to be dating material?
Absolutely. I mean, if they're not, then there's the door over there, right over there.
Thank you. Cheers.
You're welcome. I'm here to support. You know, we're gonna make sure that Gemini knows this as well afterwards.
Gemini won me over. Actually, all the AIs pick up something similar to that, so they all won me over.
Oh.
No,
But you're
like,
amazing two-hand hold'em player. Yes.
I'll take
yes.
that too.
Okay.
Yeah, I have some stories. You know Tasteless and Artosis, right?
I do.
Okay, so
I don't know them, but
You know
I know
of
of
them,
them.
yeah.
Yes.
So it's crazy because, like, you know, when Stormgate came out, like, Tasteless's mom works for Frost Giant that created Stormgate, and she just
Yeah.
told me some stories that are just like, dude, I was literally the verge of tears. So, when Tasteless was growing up, Tasteless and Day 9 were growing up, they were following me, and they were like, Mom, there's this whole world out there, and we want to do it. And she's like, what? But what they did is they would, like, mow lawns to save up money so they could travel to the local StarCraft tournaments, like, a state away. So,
Wow.
yeah, so it helped them build responsibility. And then she's like,
Yeah.
well, you know, it's better than
I mean,
playing games all day.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Wait, that's awesome.
yeah, so Tasteless wrote to her when I met with Kara that like I was really important to them, and I was like, damn. It's like, because, you know, I faced the opposite. They're like, quit, which is, I get it. You know, I wouldn't want, you know, my kids to do that stuff too, but it's like, you know, it's, at some point, it's like the whole, like, Goodwill Hunting / Rounders moment. It's like, your destiny chooses you.
Yeah, no. Speaking of new RTSs coming out, what do you think of Battle Aces?
So actually, that's where I met Zombie Grub, the beta, or not even the beta. It was before the beta. They invited us
Okay.
out. I didn't know who she was, but
Okay.
Tasteless and Artosis were there, and then when I played it, I'm like, okay, this is good. It's as an operator now, it's understanding of me to be like, you only have a finite amount of time, energy, and resources.
Yeah.
The execution of their marketing ideally can be better, but I know this. You have a finite amount of time, energy, and resource, and whatever I'm thinking of, I'm sure they even thought of like 10 times better. It's just like there's no money to do it. But the game itself is very good, very modern. Bob Kaleko, who's Calbear, who's handed over GX StarCraft to me in like '98. He's the marketing guy there. He's worked at Blizzard for a very long time. Same with Riot. So yeah, I mean, I wish them both well. The problem with RTS is just like, who's better is just too obvious too quickly. You need games of variance like Counter-Strike and League of Legends and Hearthstone and Magic. Like, it just, yeah. But yeah, I definitely wish them well. So yeah, Zombie Grub, Tasteless told Zombie Grub to reach out for me for the documentary. So hopefully I'm the first, but if I'm not the first speaker, then I should be pretty early in there. So
That'll be cool.
like I said, I've been waiting 25 effing years for this.
I know. Sometimes I'm like, I was born too early. I needed to be born later because I would have been amazing in this era.
I'm okay. Like, you know, I had some challenges in life, but like in the end, it's just, you know, just like Benita's thank you is just more like, you know, the arrow is more pure. You just literally do it for the love of this and trying to make it into something.
That's true.
So there's something pure about it where it's like, it's okay if other people get the fame and the money, whatever. It's just like, you know, that's in my Instagram post, I just put like, you know, that was like literally the era was most pure. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's always going to be very special for like a lot of reasons. I don't ever lament, you know, I was too early or whatnot. So,
No, agreed. I definitely, bro, I feel like I'm gonna age myself a little bit with this one, but I used to play Rainbow Six on Xbox, like way back, Rainbow Six 3, and Call of Duty on PC like a long time ago. And I just remember competing in tournaments back then on those games, and it was just completely different. It's nothing like what it is today. Like going from Rainbow Six to Counter-Strike Go, like making that jump was so like platforms like ESCA and Face It just completely changed the game of tournament play, and kind of there was this constant pattern. Like you didn't have to wait for the conference to come to the local hotel, and like everyone would like drive over, and like you'd have to actually be on a team with someone in your region because like you'd all have to be able to drive over there and get and play, and it was completely different back then. And I just remember like getting together and everyone having their Xboxes, and having to set up their own Xbox, or like someone using one of their extra Xboxes. They'd have two Xboxes, and then you have one as a dedicated server, and it was so different back then. And just playing was so much more, like you said, pure, because everyone was just in it for the love of the game. It was competitive, but it wasn't like nobody was mean or awful to each other, or like put each other down. Like I don't know,
but it wasn't that bad, you know.
Yeah,
it was like, oh, you respect the meritocracy and the competition. Now it's just like, yeah, it is what it is. Of course, like, you know, it's destined to be big, but it's also like the MCU and the Marvel comics too. It's like, you know, I wasn't the biggest purist, but like it was definitely very important to me in the 90s. Like you know about Batman and Nightfall, right?
No, I don't actually.
You never heard of the Nightfall story?
Not with Batman, no.
Okay. So
I never, to be fair, I never really got into Batman. I was always more into Superman because I loved like the Superman.
The big
like,
buff, like I got it, good looking dude.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
no, it's
kidding.
not like that at all. But it was more of like the Fortress of Solitude with Jor-El giving him advice. Like, and I think people at work hate me at this point because I talk about Jor-El all the time being the first AI, and like how I first see AI and all these chatbots kind of being like a Jor-El to everyone in their Fortress of Solitude, being able to ask it safely whatever they want and to understand the world around them.
Honestly,
like,
that's beautiful that you described
that.
So.
But it is. That's what it is. So, in my mind. So, anyways,
cool.
yeah.
So when you invent your AI, just call it
Jor-El.
Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
Well, if you don't want to get sued, so just call it Jay.
Yeah, you're right. I don't. Maybe I can be like a billionaire one day and just buy the whole franchise out. That way I can name it Jor-El. Like that's the dream right there.
Actually, did the rights run out for Superman?
I don't know.
Hey, look it
That
up.
sounds Gemini. Maybe it's really old.
I know it was in the news. I just don't know the fate of it. There's just too much to keep track of.
Oh.
What happened?
Okay.
Uh-oh. What's that?
Apparently this is a tricky question.
Oh, okay.
It's a complicated answer. Superman's copyright is a bit like a layer cake. That's the description.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, this is, you know, I'm glad I could shed some light into you.
It's gonna enter the public domain in 2033.
There you go. So.
But it's the very first Superman.
Oh, so Jor-El's gonna have to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least you have your answer. So.
Yeah.
Let me say. Oh, so I feel like Batman's done a really good job of, you know, just throughout time. But Nightfall is this, like, Batman is just like, you know, owning all his opponents. So no Batman villain could beat Batman one-on-one, right? Just so what Bane did is he released all of Arkham Asylum all at once. So all the Batman villains are out. So do you know anything about this?
I do, actually, yes. Is this related to the Arkham Asylum game too? Like,
Maybe.
the reason I know some like is because of Arkham Asylum.
Okay. I mean,
Oh,
this is one
I'm
of
curious.
the biggest
Continue.
storylines. So yeah. So basically, Bane released all of Arkham Asylum, and then Batman had to like round them all up.
Round everyone up.
Yes. And then
Okay.
at the end, Bruce Wayne got so exhausted that he's in Wayne Manor and he's just like lying down. Then after he's exhausted, Bane walks in and takes him and just like breaks his back.
Wait, I didn't know this.
Yeah, this is the 90s. It's called Nightfall. It's one of the biggest. Yeah, it's probably one of the biggest Batman stories. And this is what Batman 3 was based off of, a little bit based off of the Chris Nolan Batman 3. So the cool thing about this is Batman's back is broken, and now he has to choose a successor. He does not choose Dick Grayson, and Dick Grayson's a little insulted by this.
I'm insulted for him. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I'll tell you the reason. So he picks this other dude who turns out to be a nutcase called Azrael. So he creates this Batman suit that's like all weaponized and like ends up like murdering people. He's like
Vengeance is strong in this one, I see.
So yeah, Azrael like does the Batman hunting except ends up murdering some people. So Bruce Wayne knows about this. He's like, that's not the mantle of the Bat. Then Dick Grayson is just like, you chose this nutcase over me? But like their relationship is a little strained. So Batman tells Tim Drake, and then Tim Drake tells Dick Grayson, he's like, Bruce thinks you're your own man and he didn't want to burden you with his title. You're Nightwing now. And then, that's where Dick Grayson's like, all right, yeah.
Fair, you make a good point, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, he didn't want to, so because of the Azrael situation, Dick Grayson does end up becoming Batman, but gets beat down by Azrael. So Bruce Wayne, with his broken back, has to retrain to fight Azrael to take the Batmantle back. So Bruce Wayne goes like level up like opponents.
Yeah.
And one of them is like Shiva, who's like this ninja that just like she's like, I can just kill you, right? And then she's like, and he's just like, you won't. She's like, I'm an assassin. He's like, you won't. And that was one of the like 9, I think, training sessions. And then it does get to a point where I think Shiva could have killed Batman, and then she just like walks away because that was like one of the pillars of the training. Of course, this is like a story and made up, but all there's like it's just like supposedly respect for like Bruce Wayne's willpower.
Yeah.
So Bruce Wayne ends up training up and then beating Azrael, and then that's where he like reclaims
The Batman.
Yeah. So that's, I think, one of the best stories.
I like it.
They tried to do it for the third Christopher Nolan movie, like a version of it, but it didn't, do it justice. But it is what it's too hard to because like the Azrael thing is like not consumer friendly. Like you can't. It's really hard to explain it to the public. So
Yeah.
but yeah.
I mean, I haven't really watched most of the Batmans. I've watched some of it, not a whole lot, so I'm not as familiar with it. I did play the Arkham Asylum games because they were so highly rated and really fun, because they were, and kind of creepy in a weird sort of way.
I like visually, they were definitely creepy.
They were super creepy. Yeah. Alright, 510 of diamonds. How often do you play this?
Well,
do you
now I'm
just sit
streaming
at
with
home?
people. Well, I stream alone, plus I stream with people, and just now I need to push the marketing for launch.
Okay. 510 of diamonds, we're gonna raise that. Hold on the 60s. Boop.
Turn to
That's fine.
Jack. You were actually winning. Run that.
Gonna cry.
What?
Not really. No. Okay. This is interesting.
Guys, I'm inherently wingmanning for you guys to hit on her. guys have so much inside information.
I know,
Pro
so much
tips, too.
insider information. It's just, yeah. Alright, let's see. 5, 6. No, check.
Oof. You had a double gut shot on the turns to get there.
It's fine. Everything is fine. Jack 7, Queen 10. Raise, yeah. And then
Yeah!
Oh, there you go. 2 units. Oh, you're up now. You're up 1,000.
is this where we run away? Like this is
Oh,
you.
you're right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I usually end the stream with a double
Okay.
win.
okay, we can do this. I believe this is the one, right? No, wait, maybe. Ace deuce and then 4-4. And raise.
Raise.
Come on, let's do this.
Push. You're still chopping. Oh, this this might be it.
Jack 8
Jack 8.
and then 9-4. Raise.
Raise.
Yeah!
Oh, you won both.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, KB scores 2-hand Holdem expert. I know we're gonna have to continue a lot of discussions, TBD.
Yeah.
But this was a good one for comic books, gaming, 2-hand Holdem, long walks on the beach in Florida. Are there alligators? Are there crocodiles and alligators on the street?
Yes, they're like
I'm not going.
they're like rats everywhere.
Wow, I'm staying in California.
I've never been to Texas now. Like there's a lake. No
Oh.
alligators though.
Okay.
We're good.
Is it safe over there? I heard it's dangerous.
In Texas?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 80-20 safe. 80 safe. Not to be confused with the 20.
So yeah, Zombie Grub's got the StarCraft documentary coming out.
Well-
So you get Kickstarter, you can help out, or just share it, or you know whatnot.
Yeah, I got you. I'll share that.
Shout
So-
out to Jessica. Sure.
Definitely. Old school. I love
Old
it.
school.
Like,
Just like-
old school. Like I honestly like I still remember, like I said, the commentary, practicing the commentary. I remember that, and it's just so cool to see her actually get to where she wanted to be. So
Yeah, no, I mean,
super happy for her.
I'm always
Yeah.
supportive, especially of women, but just like people in general who want to reach their goals. Good people. Very supportive, Benita. You know.
Absolutely.
Saw her post, so I'm just like, gotta
Amazing.
show opportunities for her.
If you guys have any industry jobs, let us know. We'll happily pass them along to her. She's
And
amazing.
We can have more AI conversations. You sound way more knowledgeable
Yes.
than I. Send me Gemini.
I love AI. All the cool stuff that people are building today. I actually just as a closer, I gave a speech of how AI is changing industries at a university
Send that to
like
me.
3 days ago.
Okay.
yeah.
Is it on YouTube
Yeah.
or recorded?
It's not. It was just for the university students. But if
You
you're
have
ever
the stuff
curious,
recorded.
I know. I should. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely keep in touch with that. Send me Gemini, and man, this AI, man, find some jobs that either align or avoid with AI.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, it's an unpopular opinion, but I really think AI is going to create more jobs. That's just going to level the playing field because it's going to enable people to do more. Like, if you always have loved writing books and you want to write a book, you'll have AI to help you write a book now. Because previously, you probably maybe didn't have the skills to do it, but now you can. So it's just a matter of how to enable yourself with it. So.
Yeah, that's fair. It's about like you know, the internet allowed a lot of people to do stuff like this, but to make it through the sea of competition, now it's just like the bar is just gonna be so high.
It's gonna be so high. Yeah.
All right,
Well.
guys. KB scores. You have any shout outs?
Shout out to Benita, Sunny, Wayne, Steph. Yeah. Always.
All right, KB scores. I'm gonna clip this up in Opus Clip and pump out some shorts. And it was a pleasure having you. And man, I'll email you my StarCraft bio.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me so much. I really had a blast, and your game is really fun to play. It provides a new, interesting way to look at hands and having 4 cards and how to split them.
I appreciate it. Coming at Maverick Gaming on Washington 1st, and hopefully in LA and Vegas and Arizona soon after. Peace.
Awesome.